Hello, everybody, and welcome to Amateur Hour Sports for tonight's Toronto Raptors watch party. It feels like it's been a while since we had one of these. Of course, that's not the case. We had one on Monday as the Raptors fell once again. But a bit of some bright news going into tonight's game. I don't know if he's got some superhuman type ability, but you see in the title, you see in the thumbnail, Scottie Barnes. Yes, Scottie Barnes returns for the Raptors tonight. How the hell did that happen? I have no idea. We saw the injury when it happened. Looked pretty bad, and then the reports come out saying he's going to miss multiple. Was the exact quote from Shams? Multiple weeks, I think it was. Multiple weeks out for Scottie Barnes. Amidst the tank as well that is likely inevitably going to begin eventually for the Raptors. There was no need to rush him back, but man, he must be ready to go because he's out here and he's playing tonight. Scottie Barnes returns already for the Raptors. I think I saw it's been 10 days since he picked up that injury. That was, again, supposed to have him miss several weeks of action, but nope. Scottie Barnes ain't built like that. Scottie Barnes is built different. And we have been actually, I'll talk a little bit more about Scottie Barnes as we get through the rest of this stream. But some other exciting news for today's game. Now, this means nothing towards what the outcome of the game will be. It'll be down to the on-court product. However, it is the 28th game of the season. And it is the first time all season the Raptors, to my knowledge, have been favored. They have been underdogs in every single game leading up to this point this season. Kind of crazy. 28 games, they have not been favored one time. Well, they are today. The Brooklyn Nets are 10-16 on the season. They've lost 3 in a row. Their intention is not to be a 10-16 team. Their intention is to be a lot worse than that. And one of the reasons why they weren't worse than that is the play of Dennis Schroeder. I know, crazy to think about it with the player having been traded away from the Raptors less than a year ago. But Schroeder's playing great ball, too good, and they ended up trading him to the Golden State Warriors like the first day he was eligible to be traded. In fact, this trade was lined up to be made a day before he was eligible to be traded. The Brooklyn Nets wanted him off of that roster, and they sent him to the Golden State Warriors. So what I'm trying to say is the Nets already weren't that good, like 10-16, and they've made themselves even worse with this trade here. Well, I mean, it's tough to say. Raptors are favored by 2.5. They were away from home. They would probably be underdogs here. As good as it is that Scottie Barnes has returned, can't catch a break here. RJ Barrett, who was originally in the thumbnail for this video, RJ Barrett is now going to miss the game for the Raptors. So, you get some news, some good news, and then it turns into bad news. Jakob Poeltl's out for this one. RJ Barrett's out for this one. Davion Mitchell, all of a sudden, out for this one. Bruce Brown remains out. Emmanuel Quickley has, earlier in the week, started incorporating his left arm into his workouts, but is not ready for full contact drills, so he's going to be out for probably another couple weeks at least. So, still issues on the injury front. Now, I don't know the right way to word this, but as long as you have one of Barrett or Barnes on who can handle the bulk load of the ball handling duties, I don't want to say Jakob Poeltl's the most important player on the team because I don't think that's the case, but he is the player that is missed the most when he's out through injury. I think that's the best way to frame it. He is the player who has missed the most when he's out with an injury because there is nobody else on this roster who can do any semblance of the role that Jakob Poeltl does for this team. That is the biggest show. My glasses are dirty. I'm trying to fix up here. That is the reality where there is nobody else who can protect the rim to any semblance of a degree that Jakob Poeltl does. But if Barrett's out, then Barnes takes that point guard duty and the ball handling duty, scoring duty. And as much as it's a huge miss when one of those guys out, I'm not trying to diminish how big of a deal it is if Barrett or Barnes are out, but I feel like you can cover that better than they do when Jakob Poeltl is missing. So I look at the team without Poeltl and think, like, man, how are they going to protect the rim? Like, how are they going to get stops? But then I also look at Brooklyn's team and think, how the hell is this team going to score? So I'm not anticipating fantastic basketball here today. So I guess we'll see what happens. Tough for me to really make any sort of prediction here with so many guys out. Yeah, I guess we'll see how this one goes. That's my sentiment at the moment. New water bottle, by the way. Look at this monster of a water bottle. 40 ounces. It's water in here. Don't worry. With a lovely Raptors logo. How y'all doing? It's Thursday. It's almost the end of the week. Tomorrow, I got a really lax day for work tomorrow. No member stream tomorrow, unfortunately, because I have pre-existing plans that exist in perpetuity on this date every year. It's my anniversary with my girlfriend, so no member stream tomorrow. Yeah, sorry, babe. Gonna be playing a little Dead Space. No, unfortunately, I can't do that. I will miss the stream, but of course, I have to attend to prior arrangements for that one. Next week for content, just a word on that. It's the holiday season. I'm going to be home for most of the week. I'm home now. At my parents' house. Why did I call it home? I'm going to be at my parents' house from the 24th until the 29th. So no videos in that time. Yeah, as for videos to drop before that, 23rd will be tough. There's a video coming out tomorrow. That's already recorded. It's halfway edited, so I'm just going to edit the rest of it after stream tonight. That'll be posted tomorrow. I may or may not have one more video in before that holiday period, but it's a bit of a crazy week and a half for me, so I'm not sure. There may be a little bit of a barren run for videos. Like the biggest the biggest run without a video on this channel must be like, I don't know. When I went to Greece last year, there might have been like a week, but my guess is like somewhere around 5 days without a video because I pre-record stuff before I go on vacation. Anyways, it's probably gonna be an unprecedented break for videos on this channel coming up. However, streams will keep on going. Sunday the 22nd, I will be streaming as the Raptors host the Houston Rockets. Monday the 23rd, I will be live as the Raptors are away at the New York Knicks. I will not be live on Boxing Day the 26th as the Raptors visit the Grizzlies. I will not be live for that. I have Boxing Day dinner plans. And I'll be back for Sunday the 29th as the Raptors take on the Atlanta Hawks at home. Videos in that stretch. There might be a video that comes out on... Maybe it will drop. Maybe I would if one comes out, it would drop on probably Christmas Eve, the 24th. But I would record it the Sunday. But it would be a video that's not like super timely. And then after that, the next video would probably be the 31st. Yeah, it'd have to be the 31st of December. Because like Mondays I work. Mondays I have like a 22-hour day. I'm not even joking. So nothing there. Sunday I get home. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Basically, not going to be the same schedule as normal for videos for the next week and a half because of holiday season. Hopefully you can understand. And that would also mean no member streams in that time frame as well because it's not going to be available. Next member stream would probably be New Year, honestly. It's a shame, but we got to do our best to navigate these holiday seasons. Let's say what's up to the people in the chat that are here today. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me today. We got Gregory with the 12-month badge. Lovely to see. Let's start off with the members. Muhammad Khan with the 2-month badge. Thank you so much for tuning in today. We also have Sumaya, who was here earlier with the 6-month badge. Thank you so much for tuning in here. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me. Appreciate y'all for being members. Apologies I can't give you guys the extra content for the next couple of weeks, but hopefully you do understand. We had Muhammad asked, Jay, are you going to miss the next 2 door shots for Kobe? Not on purpose. That is, you know what? Maybe if I do miss the next 2 in a row, I will say it was for Kobe. That's kind of funny though. My intention is not to miss the next 2 shots. We shall see. Mohammed says, I can see the team defense not being a lot better without RJ, Davion, but no Yaxinger. Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about Mitchell. I mean, Shed's going to play more. Which, I mean, he's good. He's not as good as Mitchell. Yeah. This is going to be a high-scoring game, folks. Oh, wow. Total's at 220. 219.5. I guess they both suck on offense, too. This is a brutal one right now. Do the Nets really need much for playmakers right now? Yeah. They don't really have a point guard who can run the offense. I say really, I don't think they have a point guard who can run the offense. Let me take a look at their depth chart now that Schroeder's gone. Schroeder was a big deal for this team. Ben Simmons looks to be the starting point guard. I actually will confirm if he is in fact starting at the 1 today. Jeez, what a disaster. Yeah, Simmons starting at point guard. Shake Milton probably going to get some backup minutes. I mean, Keon Johnson might get in there. Keon Johnson's fucking starting, man. What a joke of a joke of a team, man. Ben Simmons, the starting point guard in 2024. My God. This team's going to lose a lot of games, man. A lot of games. What's their total of the season? How many more games we got? They've played 26. So they have 56 games left. They have 10 wins. If they win 10 of 56, they'll win more than that. If they win 15 of 56, let's say, that's too much. They'll probably win 12 more games. Yeah. What's their total at for the season? I'm going to have a look. Odds are not posted for it. Okay, well, I'd be curious because they're going to really suck the rest of the season. They are tanking for Cooper. Absolutely. They've made it clear with that trade. Giovanni and Chad says we get to see tonight Scottie Barnes who can't create his own shot by taking off Joe as he struggles. He is double teamed against sets. Well, they do have Nick Claxton, who will be guarding Scottie. I mean, Ben Simmons will be guarding him. Yeah, they'll send Cam Johnson, Finney Smith. There's good defenders on this team, to be honest. Cam Johnson's a good defender. Finney Smith is a great defender. Simmons is okay. Cam Johnson's not good, but Claxton's great. Good defensive players in this team. I wouldn't go as far as Giovanni there, but it is a test of his abilities today. Dennis fumbled the bag, scrotum trade. Well, I can't imagine how he looks back on that. You know what I mean? I can't imagine. Absolutely not. Thank you, Gregory, for the kind message. I will relay it along. Keon Johnson masterclass. I don't think so. You know, I was I called this draft pretty well, the 2021 draft. Other than the Raptors taking Barnes over Jalen Suggs. But I was really high on Keon Johnson. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. And he fell mightily in the draft for a good reason, it would seem. I think he went 23rd. And he was supposed to be a lottery pick. He ended up going 23rd or something. I don't know. Dennis should have stayed with the Lakers. Now he's getting traded left and right. Well, I think he's happy about this trade. Golden State's a great destination for him. What would be comedy is that the Warriors can flip him. They can trade him right away. It would be comedy if he played a month with the Warriors, then got flipped elsewhere for the Warriors to get a better player. We'll see, but that is a distinct possibility for the Warriors to take on. Paradise Lost, I like Jordan Fernandez. Me too. I think it was an opportunity missed when he wasn't hired by the Raptors. We'll see. Lakers offered him, I believe Schroeder got offered $84 million over 4 years as an extension leading into a season where he was still under contract. He turned it down He bet on himself. He lost. He gambled and lost. At the end of the season, he was a free agent, and he signed on a minimum deal with the Boston Celtics. That was, a calamitous, a calamity of errors. $84 million down the drain. I think it was all guaranteed. And a year later, he was on a minimum contract, trying to bet on himself again. It's I can't imagine. It would keep me up at night. I know he's making plenty of money. Still, like, truly, he's well taken care of, you know. But yeah, to look back on previous years, I don't know. It says Houston Rockets here. The Celtics signed him. Wow, look at this, man. So got a good deal with the Hawks here. He got a 4-year, $70 million contract with the Atlanta Hawks here. Good money. So it's not like this guy hasn't made his money. But after this season, going into this season, he got offered $84 million over 4 years. He didn't take it. Then his next contract was $5.9 million with the Houston Rockets. I don't believe that's. I don't recall him playing with the Rockets though. I remember him on the Celtics. Did he get traded to the Celtics? I thought he had signed a contract with the Celtics. I guess I'm wrong. I guess I'm wrong. No, he signed it with Boston, got traded to Houston. It said let me see. Let me just double check. 21-22. Who did he start the season with? Boston. Okay, I was right. Signed for Boston, got traded to Houston midseason. And that was a tanking Houston team, though. Anyways, yeah, he fumbled the bag. He would still, right now, be on that $21 million contract and would be making $21 million next season as well. Now, that'd be an overpay for Dennis Schroeder, absolutely. But for him personally, man, that's a tough one. That's a really tough one. So the Celtics traded Dennis to the Rockets. That was how it happened. Anyways, we need to get Lowry back. Bro can make Jamal Shen, Jacoby Walter big dogs. I mean, I think they might become so-called big dogs anyways. Lowry, I won't be shocked if he comes back one day, but he's going to be championship hunting for now. Why did the Raptors sign him? They wanted to trade him. Well, the Raptors didn't want it traded when they signed him. The Raptors signed him because their expectation was they were going to be a playoff team. They weren't. They sucked. Their coach was really bad. The team was really bad. And instead of paying Dennis Schroeder another year and a half, when it was clear the Raptors were going to start tanking, they got his contract off the books, used that money on things like, getting using 4 draft picks, and they're on their merry way at this point, I'd say. It was last year, I think. It was about this time of year. The Raptors lost to the Pistons. It was like the 25-game losing streak, and the Raptors were the ones to end it. Let me hang on. I'm just not it was a 28-game losing streak. Yeah. What was the game? So that was on the 30th. That was the day we traded OG Anunoby, by the way. There was one game right before Christmas last year that I want to go look at right here. Let's find it. This was the game that, this one against the Jazz on the 23rd. The Jazz are really bad. I remember this game very well because I wore my Raptors Christmas sweater, which I had also intended on wearing to a Christmas Eve dinner the following day. And when the Raptors lost to the Jazz, I think they blew a big fourth quarter lead. I'm remembering this game now. Yeah, the Jazz were plus 20 in the fourth quarter of this game. The Raptors blew a late lead to the Jazz. And I remember all the Raptors stuff I'd packed to bring to my parents when I was going to be there for a few days over the holidays. All this Raptors stuff I'd packed, I yanked out of my bag and threw back in my closet because I could not stand to wear any Toronto Raptors gear after that loss there. I thought that was the Pistons game that made me do that, but no. Little did I know when they lost to the Jazz, it would get so much worse after that. Yeah. That team was way too good for how bad they were, honestly. That Raptors team was much better than they were at that point. Like, at that point in the season, when they lost to the Pistons, what were they? They were 12-20, I think. When they lost to the Pistons and ended the 28-game losing streak, they were 12-20. I mean, we can even go to this game here before the Anunoby trade. Like, the caliber of the Raptors roster. How did this team go through? Like, how did this team lose that many games? Siakam, all-star caliber. Barnes was an all-star that year. Pirtle, fantastic as we know. Anunoby's a max contract player. You had 3 max contract players, an amazing rim protector, a not-so-great shooting guard, in fairness. Dennis Schroeder, coming off the bench. He now starts for the Golden State fucking Warriors. This team was 12-20 at that point. 12-19 going into that Pistons game. Before the OG trade. So they're 12-19 before trading OG Anunoby. Yeah, what a disaster. What a disaster last season for sure. Toronto Rocker says, happy Raptors 30th anniversary. Yeah, I guess. Wait, is this the exact day? Is this on this day in Raptors history? Let me see. Could be. Their inception? No. Nothing on this day. On December 21st, Siakam, it'll be the 2-year anniversary of Siakam's 52-point game at MSG. How about that? On the 22nd, it will be the 5-year anniversary of the Raptors overcoming the 30-point deficit to the Dallas Mavericks. That was a famous game. On the 26th, Boxing Day, it'll be the anniversary of the Raptors losing by 45 points to the Cavaliers in the bubble when they only had 4 rostered players available to play, and they had 4 guys they signed off the street out of the G League on 10-day contracts just to play in that game. What a time the bubble was. Not the bubble, but the Tampa season was. What a time indeed. Now look at us. We're still bad. But now we're bad on purpose. Finally. Took a while. Anyways, speaking of Raptors gear, I saw a YouTube video with someone that probably has over 100K Raptors gears from jerseys to shoes, you name it. Wow. At a certain point, like, I am pretty sick when it comes to, like, collections and stuff. I collect a lot of stuff. Yeah, part of the issue is space, but at a certain point, I kind of look at it and go, man, like, when you start getting into a hobby, it's fun. You have enough space to display the stuff and show it off. And then at a certain point, you feel a little bit sick with yourself. And I think if it got to like 100K, I would start to feel a little sick about it in a way. I mean, my jersey collection is amazing, but I look at it in a little bit of disgust sometimes. Like, wow, I have that much. Oh, what if I had like half of that? How much more money would I have? I probably would have spent it on something else. Trent and Dick were ice cold at that point in the season. Same with Pascal. Only Barnes OG were spacing the floor. We had Malachi playing 20 minutes a game. Rough times. Yeah, I mean, the bench sucked. That's certainly part of the problem. But it was a really good team that should have been playing a lot better than they were. Can we trade Boucher for a lethal shooter before the deadline? I think we should ask that question differently. So instead of can we trade Boucher for a lethal shooter for the deadline, we should ask, take out a bunch of those words. Can we trade Boucher before the deadline? That should be the question. Never mind getting a lethal shooter. Who do you think Chris Boucher is? Like, if we get anything for Chris Boucher, I think that's a successful trade. You get like a second, okay, great, I'll take it. You know what I mean? It's the anniversary when the Raptors became a franchise. Is it? I feel like I would have had it written down. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I have that in this. I have like a list of like key Raptors dates, and let me see. So it became a franchise in, I believe it was obviously 95 was their first team. But I believe they became a franchise in 93. Let me see. I guess I could Google this, but too easy. I'm gonna make sure I have it. Yeah, 1993. So September 1993, September 30th, 1993. PBF was conditionally awarded a franchise for the 95-96 season. It would become the 28th team in the NBA at a then record expansion fee of $125 million. So, I mean, they were awarded a franchise. I guess the Raptors weren't created at the time. I'm not sure. I mean, that was 93, though, so that would be the 32nd anniversary. Maybe it is. The 30th. Well, it's not, because that would have been, the 30th anniversary. They had already played a quarter of their season at this point. It cannot be the 30th anniversary. They would have played a game earlier on in 1995, which is 30 years ago. I don't think this anniversary thing checks out. You're bad at the championship. Well, they had one fun year where they came 5th. That was the anomaly year, though, for sure. Well, I mean, they came 2nd after the championship. And if without the bubble, I very much believe the Raptors would have won the East if there was no COVID. And Siakam did it. Like, they almost beat the Celtics with Siakam playing like half of himself. Without COVID, Siakam doesn't take 3 months off basketball, keeps in that amazing All-NBA caliber form he was putting on where he was second-team All-NBA. And the Raptors, I think, well, they almost beat the Celtics with Siakam playing like that. So with Siakam playing well and Raptors having home court against Celtics, I think they win that series. And then they play Miami, and I also think they win that series. They also have home court for that series. Yeah, they were really good that year, man. I thought they said Scottie had the same injury as Chet. He recovered way quicker than. I didn't see anything about that. However, I agree that I am shocked the Raptors are, Barnes is already back. What's this 30th anniversary all about then? Well, I don't know. Their 30th anniversary was the start of the season. I guess. Well, I mean, the Raptors' first ever game was against the Brooklyn Nets at home. Maybe that's what they're discussing here. Let me see. Their first ever NBA game was November 3rd, 1995, where they hosted the New Jersey Nets. So I guess the big anniversary thing that you may be thinking about they're discussing is that they're playing the Nets at home like they did in their first ever game. I don't know. It is not the 30th anniversary of the team today. But, yeah, Scottie Barnes is back. You haven't heard the news. Pretty crazy. He's supposed to be out multiple weeks. And it's been 10 days. All right, guys, it's time for the door shot. I made the last one. It felt good, that one. I need to make a lot more to save the season here. And we're starting to not run out of time. We're starting to, like, get into the meat of it. I'm still not making these shots. So let's see what I can do with this one here. I don't know what happened there, but nope, no good. So 1 away from honoring Kobe. That's what I'm going for, right? 8 of 23. Goodness gracious me. That's not too good. That's not too good. I'm trying. I'm seriously. I'm trying here. It just has not been working out, has it? Definitely not. Wow. All right, 8 of 23. I got to I gotta get better. That's all. I gotta get better at that shit. That was a big fat no. All right, well, youngest starting 5 in franchise history today. Wow. I did not catch that. Barnes, Walter, Dickabaj. Yeah, Mobo. Yeah, that's quite the start. It's no Bruno Fernando. They go with Walter in the starting 5. Wow, this is brutal. This is brutal. Well, this might be an ugly game for both teams, but somebody's got to win it. We're wearing the purple jersey. Oh, we're wearing the retro jerseys today. That's also part of the 30th anniversary thing. Is Barnes on a mid restriction? I don't know. I'm not sure. Grady is in. Grady is starting today. Absolutely, yes. Wait, yeah, yes. It's not a great lineup. We got to do it. We got to do it. Here's your starting 5 in case you missed it. RJ Barrett's out with an illness. David Mitchell out with something. I don't know. See, they make moves like RJ Barrett out with an illness, which looks to me like, okay, tank? But then Barnes comes back from a multiple week injury in 10 days. And I'm like, okay, not tank? I have no idea at this point. David's out because of his shoulder. Fucking shoulder injury. I don't know. I don't know what to think at this point. It's inevitable at some point they're going to be tanking, but like, are they already doing that? I don't know. At some point they will, though. At some point, it's going to be obvious. But when they play Barnes out of nowhere like this, I can't say it's an obvious one. I guess we'll see. You guys seen the De'Aaron Fox rumors that have come out? Apparently the Raptors are, unless I got, I'm going to verify this real quick. The Raptors are serious suitors for De'Aaron Fox. That would certainly come out of nowhere. Let's see. I didn't get sentled. Did I? Here is, I'm making sure. Here is a real post by a real author. Fucking humongous ad. Let's see. Are the Raptors even mentioned this article? Maybe I got sentled. No Raptors mentioned. Okay. Fox was looking for a trade. Where did I see a post about the Raptors being involved? Not like to the point a trade was imminent or anything, by the way, but let me see. Oh yeah. I mean, I wouldn't go as far as to say I got sentled, but okay. To be fair, this guy covers the Raptors, talked about it, and I read this, and I didn't vet this guy. So this guy, who should be trustworthy, got sentled a little bit. Self-proclaimed journalist. Well, there you go. Well, De'Aaron Fox might be involved in a trade. And there's questions if the Raptors will be involved. I suppose not. I thought it was strange. But there were a lot of conversations today. Yeah, what would we even get from? So the rumor was, not the rumor, but the fake report was Quickly and Barrett would be involved. That would be crazy if they got packaged together again. De'Aaron Fox is 27. He is going to turn 28 tomorrow. Happy birthday, De'Aaron Fox. He turns 28 years old tomorrow. Very good player. All-star caliber player, in my opinion. Not a guy I'm like fishing out all my draft picks to get, for sure. I don't think now's the right time to pull the trigger on a trade for a guy like De'Aaron Fox. Did I see what the Hornets did to that kid, giving him a PS5 and taking it away? Yeah, I did. So if anybody didn't see it, the Charlotte Hornets had this like Jumbotron thing where they had kids come up to center court and they gave them gifts. And one kid was gifted a PlayStation 5. I believe it was the father of the child who had received the PlayStation 5 who said after the fact, the Charlotte Hornets took the PS5 away and gave him a Hornets jersey instead. They gave him a PlayStation 5 and took it away. Here. My best friend and his nephew. Okay, here. My best friend and his nephew got called onto court for a special segment where they gift the kid a PS5 publicly. But when the cameras were off, they took it away from him and gave him a jersey. And the Hornets, if you think like this could possibly be fake, the Hornets admitted to it and apologized for it. But he got a PlayStation 5, and then the Hornets took it away off camera. You are a NBA organization, and you can't handle giving PlayStation 5s aren't cheap, but that's pocket money for an NBA franchise. Giving it to him, like, if we weren't going to give it to him, why not just get, like, I'm sure he would have been psyched to get it, just a jersey at half court, right? Come down, you're on court, you get a jersey, your favorite player on the back. That's awesome, isn't it? But a PlayStation 5 just to take it away? How embarrassing. And then they apologized for it. They said they did eventually give him his rightfully deserved PlayStation 5. They also gave him some sort of locker room experience where they are going to bring him into the locker room or something to meet the players. But, like, aren't you embarrassed, Charlotte? Wow. The way they worded it as well, they worded it like they scapegoated one employee who went I think the direct term was an employee like went rogue. And yeah, here we go. Statement from the Hornets. During last night's game, there was an on-court skit that missed the mark. The skit included a bad decision making and poor communication. Simply put, we turned the ball over. We apologize. We've reached out to the family. Our committed to not only making it right, but exceeding expectations. We've been providing the family the PS5 that he should have taken home with him last night, along with a VIP experience to a future game or goal. I'm sorry. I thought like they had. I remember like reading they had scapegoated an employee, but yeah, that is very embarrassing. Starting fives, by the way. Nets going with Simmons, Keon Johnson, Cam Johnson, Dorian Finney-Smith, Nick Claxton. It's not on screen anymore. Raptors go with Scottie Barnes, Jacoby Walter, Grady Dick, Jonathan Mobo, and Ochai Agbaji. So 3 shooting guards, a power forward who's playing at point guard, and a power forward who's playing at center. That is... well, yes, you call Scottie Barnes a small forward, but that is the team today. The Nets are starting Ben Simmons at point guard. That is also crazy. God. The Hornets eventually did give him the PS5, yes, but what a horrible reason to give yourself bad press. So this is a pretty crazy stat. European coaches have never coached against each other in NBA history until today. This is the first time in NBA history that 2 European coaches are the head coaches of the teams involved in a game. Is that not insane? Crazy. All right, guys. We are underway in Toronto in what might be a difficult game here for both teams. Might be an even more difficult watch for us. Let's find out. First play of the game, Keon Johnson turns it over. Mobo, coast to coast. He's blocked. It's out of bounds for a Raptors ball. I like that quarter zip the Raptors staff have. That nice purple one. Very nice. Very purpley. Walter to Mobo in the high post. Working on Claxton. Outside to Grady Dick. Tough shot for three, but hey, Grady Dick can do that. Knocks it down. 3-0 Raptors. I love the court other than the color of like the center court brown hardwood. Like the middle part of the court. It's like a shade too dark for my liking. I likened it to the poor local high schools gym floor. Grady Dick fouled. I'm not sure they're going to call this as a shooting foul. I imagine it will be on the floor. I'm pretty tired, but this is the most awake I've been for a stream in a while. I didn't have my snack today. I didn't have a smoothie. Foul there. It was after the inbound, so it'll be another side out of bounds. So excited for next week, man. Oh, I have a half day on Christmas Eve. Then I have the rest of the week. I actually have a half day on Friday as well, but I have 2 full days off from work. Oh, my God. It's going to be bliss. Raptors turn it over on the inbound. That's embarrassing as well. All right, well, 3-0 Raptors. Brooklyn with the ball. Oh, scoreboard. There we go. Ben Simmons to Finney Smith. Back to Simmons at the rim. Layup, no good. Claxton with the putback. I work both Christian and boxing. That really sucks. I don't wish that on anybody. Game is on Sportsnet here. Barnes to... They asked me to work on boxing. I said, no, sir. But they're fine with it. But I said I'm not working boxing. Nicer than that, but couldn't do it. Simmons at the rim, and he finishes. Wow, Ben Simmons. Not afraid to take a layup there. I volunteer time half. Well, fair enough. I mean, especially if you don't celebrate the Christmas. I don't know if you do. Maybe you do. You still want time and a half. If you've got nothing to do during the day, you have like a dinner or something, get a lot of money out of it. I have salary, so I don't get time and a half for anything, so no. Johnson in the corner to Finney Smith for 3. Got it. Nets lead 7-3. Emmanuel in chat. Welcome to the stream. I'm doing well. Hopefully you are as well. Barnes, yeah. Barnes already back from injury. Well, Barnes ain't much younger than me, so. Inbound from Grady Dick. Gets to Mobo. Claxton with him. Mobo squares him up. Takes the jumper. And connects. Mid-range J for Jonathan Mobo. 7-5 here. So Ben Simmons will be out of NBA soon. I don't know. I think he'll get one more contract, like a 1-year minimum deal, just to like feel him out somewhere else. And I think that might be it after that. 7-5, Simmons to Keon Johnson. Attacking the rim. He's blocked by Abaji. Rebound falls all the way to Mobo. Raptors entire take the lead here. Mobo, handoff to Barnes. Thought about the 3. Thought about it again. said. Gets to the paint, fades away from the elbow off Cam Johnson. Grady Dick rises up and throws down the rebound.
There goes that man.
Woo! Grady Dick all the way to the hoop. What a play there. Wow. Grady Dick gets up, man. Y'all know Grady Dick had that? Jeez. Barnes, step back three. Doesn't go. Why is he shooting that, though? Like, I don't mind, you know, like, I can live with the pull-up J, walking forward, balanced. But, like, a fadeaway early in the shot clock, like, I know we wanted to take threes. We need to space the floor, get his three ball going. That's not the right sort of shot to get it going, you know? Jumper for Cam Johnson. Doesn't go. Too many Johnsons, man. That's what she said. Mobo backing down Keon Johnson. Out to Abaji for three. Good look. Oche Abaji. Restores the Raptors advantage 10-9. This court is very nice, even with the brown color not being my favorite. It is very nice. I hope this is permanent. But it's wishful thinking. One day, I believe the Raptors will go full purple. An offensive foul call as Barnes was heading to the rim. It was off ball. Or was it a defensive foul? Sorry, off ball. I do believe one day, there's too much money in it to not do it. One day, the Raptors will completely rebrand back to purple. I believe that. Like the Blue Jays going back to the light blue. Barnes. Lobs up to Mobo, the connection. The Florida connection. Barnes lobs it to his childhood friend, Jonathan Mobo, who puts it in. Nice little move there. Good point guard play by Barnes. Nice finishing work by the big man off the roll, Jonathan Mobo. Raptors lead 12-9 as we get into our first time out here. I'm going to get a cookie. I'm going to be right back. I want a snack. My friend's girlfriend made these chai spice sugar cookies with espresso glaze. Now, I'm not a particular coffee fan, but these are good. Pretty good. It's also pretty good. Love that Scottie Barnes pass. Jonathan Mobo there. That was nice. I'd like to see more of that. Good point guard play there. I mean, he's still in his Instagram bio for Scottie Barnes. 6'9" point guard. He completely believes that he is a point guard. And I still don't quite believe that's his best position, but when needed, when he's handling the ball, he's doing a good job. This Bet99 commercial is very weird. When did, sports betting take this angle where all the promotion for it now is responsible gaming tools? I feel like if you need responsible gaming tools, you may not want to bet at all, you know? You might want to just cool it in general. But why is that a form of promotion? This sports is going to limit how much I can play. By my choice, I can choose it, but I'm going to limit how much I'm going to play. This sounds like a great sports book for me. I don't think you should bet if that's the case. Tell you what, that Raptors court right there from the inaugural game is really nice. You know, I painted that court on a folding table. It's at my friend's house. Very cool. Yeah, that cookie demolished. That was a good cookie. I'm pretty hungry. I didn't have my snack today. I'm a meal behind today because I was so busy. I made dinner, but I didn't make my snack. So I might have a snack after this, which will be a smoothie. Cam Johnson for 3 ties it up. It's like people who keep a breathalyzer in their car. You know what? That is such a good analogy. Like, listen, it's great that you're being responsible enough that you've got a breathalyzer in your car, and you know, before you start driving your car, you blow to make sure that you are not. Hopefully, it's not with like your intention should not be to not get caught drinking and drive. Your intention to be safe and smart for yourself and others by only driving when you're under the legal limit. But I feel like if you have to have a breathalyzer in your car, maybe there's I take responsible gaming very, very seriously as somebody who works in sports betting. Wow, great take there by Walter. I take responsible gaming very, very seriously. But like, if genuinely you feel like you do need those responsible gaming tools, you should have like, you know, maybe for some people it's just the right thing to do. You know, they only make one bet a day. I don't know what it is, but there should be some sort of a reflection on yourself that if you need that, is there a problem? If you need a breathalyzer in your car, maybe there's a problem there. Like, you know, in Toronto, like, there's so many forms of public transportation. I will never need to worry about getting home. In some, like if I'm out in Burlington or Mississauga or Milton or something, and yeah, if it's late, you know, it might be a little bit tough to get home at the end of the night. You should have planned ahead. But like these days, God, it is so easy to call an Uber at any time. Just call an Uber. Your car, you parked somewhere, great. Call an Uber in the morning to go and get it. There's no excuse. Okay, listen, Trip, I understand. There's court orders breathalyzers in cars. You have to blow to make sure you're allowed to drive. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about people who buy their own breathalyzers and they keep them in the car. Yes, the ones that are basically like the ignition for your car are obviously not by choice. I've never seen one of those, but I have friends who worked like in fast food who would see that in the drive-thru. What if like you're on a date and like your date picks you up, you get in their car, and they gotta before they start moving. That's a great way to break the ice. Tell you what. All right, back on the game here. Raptors up by 1. Simmons, good take to the rim. How about Ben Simmons going through some contact here? Starting point guard today. Shed to Grady. We have Boucher ready to jump into the fray. Mobo out to Shed. 3 ball is up. No good. Rebound to Finney-Smith. If you guys are enjoying the stream so far, please make sure you have hit that like button. We're making the final push in 2024 to get to 18,000 subs. It's looking like we're going to fall short on that, but let's get as close as possible so we can start the next year off right as well. If you're enjoying the stream, you want to see more like it, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Holiday season is here. You know, we're buying gifts for other people. Maybe get a gift for yourself. Amateur merch is out. White hats, black hats, white shirts. There's the shirt. Here's the white hat. Same hat, but in black. Also available. Shop the merch. $50 for a hat. $35 for a t-shirt. And support the brand. Get yourself some cool stuff in return. You deserve a good gift for yourself. Amateur merch could be the thing you need. Cam Johnson in the corner. Don't know who that is. Jalen Wilson. All right. Abaji with the left doesn't go. Rebound out to the Nets again. I believe that's Sharp. Cam Johnson. I think this is Sharp. Flips it in the corner. Clowney. I think that's Clowney. To Milton for 3. Doesn't go. Rebound. Up and no good after the foul called. As Clowney was going up there. That's it for your virgin. What? The breathalyzer thing? I don't remember that. Remember that. I think. I don't know. Timeout on the floor. Another break here. Who's going like these Raptors games right now, man? Who's paying to sit in these expensive ass seats? You're paying these expensive ass for the expensive ass seats. Go watch the Raptors play the fucking Brooklyn Nets. I'm sorry. You know, the vibe might be fun, but you know what? I don't know the prices of today's game. Why don't we have a look at some of the upcoming ticket prices for the Raptors? See what we're dealing with. Let's see. Next game, they are playing the Houston Rockets at home. Let's see that. I mean, that's a Sunday, so maybe it's a bit more expensive. It's like holidays, maybe it's a bit more expensive. Let's see. So tickets for the Rockets-Raptors game. Standing seating is $77. So $77 to not even have a seat. Okay. Cheapest seat is $84. Lower bowl is $300 to $400. No, you know what? Lower bowl, you can like if you're center court. At the baselines, $250, $170, $160. Other side's $50. Here, I'll show you. So standing room is well, that's $90, but standing room is mostly like $77 to stand. No seat. All the seats here. Yeah, it couldn't be me. I'd pay like $50 to go to one of these games, maybe. I mean, not even. Like a friend that wanted to go and asked me to go hang out for $50, I'd be like, okay. But yeah. 100? I don't think so. I don't think so. Let's look at this game. January 3rd against the Magic. It's a Friday, to be fair. Yeah, same. Well, it's cheaper down here. Wow, no, it's more. It's like just as expensive. $83. I don't know, man. Listen, live your life, but I ain't paying that much. I think that's crazy, man. What's more cringe, Scottie's Subway commercial or Grady's Gillette commercial? What about the Google Pixel commercial? Those are cringe as well. Ah, man, they're both pretty bad. Oh, nice lob there. Good finish by Abaji. The Gillette one's probably a bit more cringe because you have to, like, do, like, the shaving, the fake shaving thing. You gotta fucking look at yourself in the mirror. It's probably the Gillette one. The Google Pixel ones are pretty bad too, though. The worst NBA player commercial is Shea and Chet, What a Pro Wants. I don't think I've seen that commercial. Shea, Chet, What a Pro Wants. I have not seen that commercial. I'm scared I'll get copyright infringement if I play that video, even though it's a commercial. So I can't play it for you guys. Clowney moving forward. Nets up by 1 here. Sharp going up strong and drawing the foul. Going to head to the free throw line here. I believe Darren Sharp is a friend of Scottie Barnes. What a pro wants, what a pro needs, 1 hour loop. Should we watch? All right, let's try here. Let's try here. We'll watch it. We'll watch it. We'll watch it. We'll watch it the next commercial break. AT&T. All right, I've got it loaded up. Next commercial break, we will give it a go. Barnes, off the screen, goes to battle. Now back up top to Shed. In the opposite corner, Boucher has space for a 3. Doesn't go. Would have given the Raptors the lead. 18-16 at the stand. Barnes steps into one and connects for 3. Kyle Olynyk with the dish. Scottie Barnes with a deep 3 over top of the defender. 19-18 Raptors. 2:39 to go. Wilson for 3. Doesn't go. Rebound out of bounds. Raptors ball deep on the sideline. Kind of dumb if the ref has to touch the ball before you inbound. Like, why not just zip it back in and get the game moving again, you know? That's always been weird to me. Like soccer, you just grab the ball and keep going. Olynyk off of Shed's head. Second time in the last 2 weeks, a pass has gone off a fellow Raptors player's head. By the way, 3-ball, air ball there for Martin. Underneath, Wilson misses, and then it's out of bounds. Or is that a turnover? I don't know what it is, but yeah, that might be a Shaq in a full moment. Olynyk throws the ball off of Shed's head. The Shed head. Sharp guarded by Olynyk, spins off, and offensive foul there. I couldn't see the foul because of the angle, but Alan Williams, the commentator, is adamant it was a big foul. Sorry. I don't know what the hell Alan Williams talking about. That's like barely a foul. Alan Williams talking like it was a physical assault. Didn't even look like a foul to me, really. I don't know. Olynyk underneath. Outside to battle for 3. Has the look. And when he has the look, Jamison Battle often connects. He's back from injury. Back in the box score. Corner 3 makes it 22-18. Do these offensive juggernauts break 100 points each? Don't know they even break 90. Yeah, before a game, I thought it would be high scoring because the Raptors' defense sucks. As Raptors go full court there on the steal to Barnes for the dunk. But the Nets have a good defense. And both teams have a horrific offense. So, yeah, it could be a low-scoring affair on second thought. And, well, I guess, hindsight 2020, it's shaping up to be that way. It's 24-18, nearly end of the first quarter here. Minute 10 to go. Milton draws Olynyk into the foul. And he's going to head to the line. Offensive juggernauts. What a way to describe it. Milton made the first free throw. Second one coming up here. Also good. Olynyk inbounds to Barnes, and Raptors moving the other way. Barnes to Olynyk. Outside to Barnes again. And zips it out of bounds. Tried to find Boucher in the corner. Airmailed it. I guess Canada Post is back open, so airmails it. And into the crowd. Turns it over. So you can't post. I've had a package like stuck somewhere for a couple months now. Month and a half. Who knows where that thing is. Wilson underneath the rim. Dumps it off to Sharp, who puts in the short 2 with his right. And it's a 2-point game. 24-22. Shot clock, game clock separated by about 16 seconds. I buffer. I'm in the other side of the floor. Battle misses the corner 3. Shot clock, game clock separated by 2.5 seconds here as the Nets slow it down. Our offense looks better without Barrett. Well, I don't agree at all. Our defense looking better without Barrett would probably make sense. I don't think we look particularly good tonight, I will say, as Milton fights his way to the rim and ties it up at 24. 24-24. Boucher at the buzzer. Doesn't get it to go. I don't think the Raptors offense looks great. I don't think it looks particularly bad. But it doesn't look great. Granted, it's a good defensive team you're playing, the Brooklyn Nets, with their lineup they have. But, yeah, 42% from the field. I'm not going, wow, they look really good here. I don't know. Like, profiting from extra possessions. 10 of 24. 4-11 from 3 is pretty good. But, yeah, profiting off the turnover battle. 10 of their points of turnovers. So, 10 fast break points. They have 24 in total. I don't know. I'm not looking at this like, wow, they're way better. All right, let's watch. Well, actually, I got to go to the bathroom real quick. Then we will watch the What a Pro Wants, What a Pro Needs commercial. One sec, guys. All right, here we go. The What a Pro Wants, What a Pro Needs AT&T commercial with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Chet Holmgren. Let's see what the fuss is all about here, huh? Is it muted? Muted. Hang on.
That's cool. They know what a pro.
I have not seen this yet, so first reaction.
Give me a heads up on the best plan for me.
That's cool.
They know what a pro wants.
What a pro needs.
Whatever makes me happy.
Sets you free.
And I'm thanking you for knowing exactly what a pro wants, what a pro needs. Whatever makes me happy sets me free.
Good. A little bit flat. It'll get better.
AT&T provides proactive recommendations so you get what's right for you.
Wow. Wow. I don't know what I was expecting. Dude. That was check the comments. Okay, I'll check the comments next commercial break. Wow. That was I mean, they got the bag. I'm sure of it. They got the bag. That's a terrible commercial. Woo! That's a horrible commercial. Yeah, really, really bad. The singing, of all things I was expecting to see, they started singing. What does Boucher do? Energy and rebounding. And that's enough right now. Wilson for 3. Way off. Man, they suck, don't they? We're going to lose. This team sucks, and we're probably going to lose. I don't know how I'd never seen that commercial. I guess it's in the U.S.? I don't know, man. I haven't seen that commercial. Barnes, turnaround jumper is good. Yeah, lame is an understatement there, Gregory. 28-24 Raptors. Claxton trying to muscle past Olynyk. Goes up with the left and gets the roll. Boucher on the other side. Raptors work up the floor quickly. Olynyk. To Barnes. Backing down Wilson. Turnaround jumper is no good this time. Rebound to Milton. Here come the Nets. Milton off of Abaji's feet. Now in the hands of Martin, who's going to hold on to it here. And a timeout called, which gives us a chance to look at the comments of the outrageous. Oh, well, there's only one comment on this one. There's only one comment. I mean, I'll look for like a main video, I guess. Shay and chat, what a pro wants. Was it from commercial? What am I? Which video am I looking for to see the comments? Because there's quite a few videos here. There is an official upload. Not that I've seen. I'm trying to find like an official video or something. There's a commercial review with 50K views. I mean, let me see what the comments are like on this one. Let's see. It's on every commercial break during hockey. I'd rather have someone slam a door on my head over and over than hear this horrendous ad. This commercial is so horrible that whenever it plays during the NHL playoffs, which has been once during every commercial break, I have to mute the broadcast. This shit is the most cringeworthy commercial I've seen in a very long time. Almost as annoying as ESPN Plus commercial, which I don't even know what that is. It's so bad I have to watch it. It's like sniffing someone's broken arm in a cast. That doesn't smell good. Who are these guys? Maybe made bad on purpose to get engagement. Possible. People can hate on it, but I love it. Nothing crazy. I did see that Chet talked about it on the Richard Jefferson podcast. I saw that clip there. I might have to check that out later. Not a great look, that commercial. No, absolutely not. As a reminder, guys, if you're enjoying the stream tonight, make sure you have hit that like button. We got 20 likes in the stream so far. Let's get it higher. Let's try to get to 50 likes on today's stream. Appreciate y'all spending your Thursday night with me. You could be watching Thursday Night Football, but you're here with me watching the Raptors play the Nets. Why am I here? Okay, back to the game. Oh, they gave away purple shirts. I see a bunch of people in purple shirts today. Not enough, though. A lot of people wearing matching shirt, but not enough. I feel like if you get a free shirt, you should wear it. The game. You know what? Playoffs, you have to wear it. Regular season, you can take it home with you. Playoff game, wear the shirt, dude. Wear the shirt. Everyone's got a match. Martin will inbound for the Nets. Down by 2. Milton with it. 10:01 to go in the half. Martin for 3 off a screen. And Banks open late tonight. Banks it in for a 1-point lead. Barnes has it. Gets it to Olynyk. Now in the corner to Battle for 3. Gets it to go. Jameson Battle has a couple threes from the corner now. Barnes came back because he has a 0.1% chance to make All-NBA to earn an extra $50 million. Huh. You're right. That's why he's playing. He's back because he wants to be All-Star. He wants to be All-NBA. And, hey, like, look, I don't think the Raptors are going to be particularly good. But if Barnes has a really good year and a lot of other players drop out of the eligibility for these awards, like, yeah, he could absolutely maybe creep into a conversation for All-Star, All-NBA. I don't think he'll make it. I agree with you. I don't think it's 0.1, but you're right. That's probably why he's motivated to come back so early. Yeah, making All-NBA without a playoff appearance would be pretty tough. All-Star is a possibility, though, as we saw last year. Martin with the right, doesn't go. Rebound, Olynyk. Boucher now to Olynyk for 3. Excuse me. Rims away. Claxton on the rebound. Go to full court here. Past Olynyk. An attack. Whoa. Claxton just got ejected? What just happened? I think Claxton just got ejected. So he got fouled by Olynyk and throws the ball into the crowd. You can't do that. And he got tossed. Wow, Ben Taylor. Claxton threw the ball into the crowd, which is probably not something you should do. And now he's about to throw a Brooklyn Nets cushion on the court. Whoa. Get this guy under control. What is happening? Nick Claxton ejected for throwing the ball into the crowd, and he was about to have a fit on the side, and he needed some assistant coaches to calm him down. So Nick Claxton out of the game. A significant blow for the Nets tonight. So he got fouled as he was heading to the rim. And it was on the floor, and he just kind of shoveled the ball, as he was running, he threw the ball into the crowd like that. Pretty hard, enough that it would, really hurt somebody. Not, super aggressively or anything, but he threw it, and, look, basketballs are heavy. That would hurt. That's dangerous to the crowd. You don't want to do that. And I think he just got ejected for that. I think he just got straight up ejected for that. Yeah, he got ejected for tossing the ball into the stands. I believe there's some sort of rule that exists for that specifically. But I believe it was for throwing the ball into the crowd. That's what Underdog NBA is now showcasing. So Nick Claxton done for the game here. Cam Johnson to Simmons underneath the rim. Nice dish out to Wilson, who misses another 3. Man, this guy stinks. Team Mac got ejected for doing 6. Well, in the modern NBA, there's probably big crowd protection rules. So that must be a rule, immediate ejection if you do that. Well. That was quite the shakeup for this game, huh? Jamal Shed with it to Grady Dick for 3. Way off this time. Wilson on the rebound. Gives it to Simmons. Simmons lobs it to Sharp. And that's a blocking foul called against Grady Dick. So he's in the restricted area there. See, The classic NBA rule where, like, catching a lob is not... Well, actually, he's not in the shooting motion. He's not even catching a lob. So not in the shooting motion, so it's a side out of bounds. So good foul. It would have been easy, too, for Sharp there. Johnson to Simmons inside. Deflected away, stolen by the Raptors. Boucher hands off to Shed. Now Agbaji streaking to the rim. Nice feed and easy finish there for Ochai Agbaji. Raptors up 5 now, 34-29. Big piece of their rim protection. Claxton ejected from the game moments ago, so neither team with their starting center tonight. Brooklyn losing him early on in the second quarter. Raptors not having Pirtle at all tonight because of the groin injury he sustained when he did the splits last game. 34-32 after the Brooklyn Nets made 3 there. Shed. Sizing up Cam Johnson. Outside to Mobo. Corner 3. Doesn't go. Rebound to Boucher, who barely saves it. Nice effort there. Can the Raptors make something of it? Grady Dick in the corner. Laces it out to Agbaji for 3. Yes, sir. That's what Boucher's in for, man. Small little plays like that where he can ignite the crowd, ignite the team. And Agbaji makes good for that second possession. Well-earned second possession. Second chance possession, that is, with that 3 ball. Simmons to the rim. Also doesn't go again. Sharp underneath. Misses point blank. Gets it back. Misses again. Day'Ron Sharp under the rim. A couple looks at it. Doesn't get it to go and explodes at the official there. No call. Great hustle there by Boucher. Wow. That more impressive on the replay. That's what he does, man. If he's got nothing else, he's got to have that. He's got to have that energy, the dedication, the effort. And he had it there for sure. Simmons in for Sharp. (37-32). 6:40 to go. 6:40 to go in the second quarter. In what is clearly shaping up to be a low-scoring game. Shed. Nice pass to Walter, who's blocked by Sharp underneath the rim. Other side, Keon Johnson to Cam Johnson. Back to Keon and turned over. Briefly. Maybe it wasn't even a turnover. Finney Smith got it. Gave it to Keon. Now Cam in the corner. Grady Dick defending. In the opposite corner, Finney Smith. Open look for 3, and he connects. He's a good shooter. Good player, Finney Smith. He's a guy that's got to get on a better team, man. He's too good for Brooklyn. Grady Dick now to Mobo, top of the key. And fouled by Sharp. 5:55 on the clock. 37-35 on the scoreboard. Oh, I'm yawning so much. My goodness. Early bed for me tonight. 11:30. Max. Shed. With Sharp defending. Now Shed for 3 at the shot clock was expiring. Way off the mark. Simmons takes it the other way for the Nets. Spins off Grady Dick. Misses his layup. Sharp on the rebound again. Proving to be a problem in the paint. Day'Ron Sharp. He's hauling in quite a few of these offensive rebounds. Got to get a body on him there. Excuse me. Baji's in the game now for the Raptors. Cam Johnson 3 for the Nets. No good. Raptors stay in the lead. They've got their starters minus Barnes plus Shed on the floor. Nets have their starters minus Claxton because he got ejected plus Sharp on the floor. Mobo in close, misses the 2. Sharp with another rebound. Gives it to Simmons. Cam Johnson goes past a couple defenders with ease and ties it at 37. So suspicion was correct. It would be a close game, but not a very good one. Not a good quality game. That'll brighten it up. Jacoby Walter knocks down the corner 3 and draws the foul. 4-point play potentially in the making here for the rookie. How about that Bruce Brown fit? That's a top-notch Bruce Brown fit. The black jacket, the black shirt, gray pants, the nice belt buckle, black cowboy hat. That's a sharp Bruce Brown fit right there. Some gray slacks, if you will. Sharp. Speaking of sharp, Dayron Sharp, 4 fouls now. Checks out of the game, so who the hell's playing center? Walter misses his free throw. I think Ben Simmons will probably be playing center now, it looks like. But not really a center on the floor for the Raptors at any point today because Mobo. Ooh, he got dropped. Well, Mobo had a little slip there. Out to Walter. At the rim, blocked by Johnson. He bites a bit more often than he can chew sometimes, Walter, and he gets stuffed at the rim a bit more often than you'd expect. Yeah, Raptors are very small tonight. Ben Simmons plays a lot of center anyways. Yeah, a little too soft with that, Walter. The defender right there. Good defender in Johnson. Cam Johnson to the rim. He's fouled. Gonna head to the line here. Yeah, one of my gifts, new Raptors water bottle, if anybody hasn't seen. Another new gift. Look at this thing, man. Look at this. Not just any old basketball. The Laziz basketball. Can you believe it? What an amazing gift. I got to find like a spot to display this for you guys. The Laziz ball. How did this even exist? 2 of my favorite things in the world. Basketball and Laziz shawarma. All in one. Yeah, it doesn't really fit in frame. We'll find somewhere to put it because that's quite a piece of memorabilia. What a piece there. I'll display it. No ad, no payment. I will rep Laziz. Wow, Barnes airball there. I will rep Laziz because I want everybody to try the top tier shawarma. As long as you go to the right location, which I do. Pretty Butterfly says, I bet Simmons doesn't hit a single 3 tonight. Mobley and Kelly are going to lock him up. Tell you what, Pretty Butterfly, I would also bet that Ben Simmons does not hit a 3 tonight. I would bet a considerable amount of money that Ben Simmons will not hit a 3 tonight. Yeah, I don't think Simmons will hit a 3, and I don't. You can put anybody in the world guarding him. I don't think he'll hit a 3, but I guess it helps to have Mobo on him. Cam Johnson called for the offensive foul on Kelly Olynyk. Bit of a veteran flop there by Kelly. They're going to challenge this, though. I think the setup here looks really good as is. You know, the one ball here. This has to go in the video setup, I think. I'll make room. I'll make room. This is not a great game. No, I agree. I mean, why would they make this, right? What does it say? Laziz. However you say it, it's delicious. Laziz, shawarma lovers, unite. That's me. That's me, baby. We don't need good basketball game when we have the Laziz ball. Maybe the Laziz ball should go in the Siakam ball case here. Wait, can it go like back here? Okay. A little. I just don't want to cut this off too much. It can go here for now. Yeah, it can go there for now. Till we get it a permanent home. Permanent home. Shout out Laziz. I had Laziz on Tuesday for dinner. I got a large half and half, mild spice. Every time I have it, every time it's just so amazing. You think it's gonna be good, and then it's even better than you think. It just hits so good, so different. Truly my favorite food. My favorite food. I always get on the sticks. But this time I wanted to get the full experience. I don't go very often. I went for on the rocks. Well, I went for half and half. The Laziz on Mavis and Eglinton open. It was jam-packed. Nice 5-0 from the other place. Mavis and Eglinton. That is a... I think I've only had it once from that location. That is a solid Laziz location. What is the best Laziz dish? Either on the sticks or on the rocks. There's no other way to... I mean, you could get a wrap, but, like, don't. Get on the sticks or on the rocks. OG... Credit View Britannia. Hell yeah. That's the best. The OG location, that's the best. I was in Saga on Tuesday. Guess which location I went to. There's one in Oakville. Let me find... I always say that. Hang on. That's really good. It's by the hospital. Really good. On Dundas. Dundas and Nayagawa. Fire Laziz spot. 10th line in Mississauga. Really good. And they probably give you the biggest portions at 10th line in Mississauga. God, if you're hungry, go to that one. They fill up your tray with food at 10th line. But Dundas, Nayagawa, really good. Credit to Britannia, the OG location is phenomenal. That's the best one. So if I'm in Saga, which I happened to be the other day, I tend to go there. If I'm in Oakville, which I sometimes am for soccer, post game, Laziz goes crazy. One day they're gonna pay me to say this stuff as well. I do it for free, but one day I'll get paid to do this as well. Jersey Mike subs opened up at Leslie and York Mills. It was jam-packed for 6 weeks. I'm at the door. I think I had Jersey Mike's when I was in New York. I think I had it. Like, I'm trying to remember which side. I think it was Jersey Mike's. It was good. I wouldn't line up for it. I also had Shake Shack. It was good. I wouldn't line up for it. What would I line up for? Would I line up for... Is there any burger I'd line up for? I might line up for... I really like Sonic. I might line up for Sonic, but probably not still. There's just so many burger places. Like, why line up for one when I go somewhere else? Like line up out the door type situation, you know? Anyways. 42-40 for the Nets. 2:43 to go in the second. It's a low-scoring one. The Bulger. I don't know what that is. Battle to Walter in the corner for three. Ooh, rims away. Unlucky. Unlucky there. Grady Dick on the floor here as the Nets move the other way. Milton to Simmons. Fouled by Walter and one. Tell you what. Simmons is playing aggressive, playing solid basketball tonight. I'll give him credit. Using the size to his advantage. No rim protector for the Raptors, and yeah, he's heading to the free throw line. I mean, he's gonna miss, but like it's cool that he went. Oh, he made it. How about that? Chicken on the Rocks is buy one get one free on Uber Eats. Okay, but like, what's the deliveries? And it's like, is it a real? A lot of these buy one get ones are fake. It's like, yeah, if you pay double the price for one, we'll give you one free. That's how some places do it. My phone's about to die. I can't believe I got caught lacking with my phone about to die. Let me see. 2 offers available. The Toronto ones suck, though. That's the problem. From my experience. No, they're not buy one, get one in my area. Oh, wait. They are. The one on Rogers Road. I don't know where that is. Chicken on the Rocks. $15.19, though. Is that for a medium? $19.19 for a large. Chicken on the Rocks. Yeah, I mean, I'll pass. Well, I mean, I can get two. I guess I can get 2 mediums for 15. That's like a large, but no. I'm gonna save money. I'm gonna be out for dinner tomorrow, so I'll save my money. But that was tempting. That was tempting. Steak burger restaurant called Bulgur. Google it. I've never heard of it. Bulgur. I shall try it one day. Nice name. No, I think I'm gonna make a smoothie at halftime because I'm actually pretty hungry. I'll make it very quickly, probably like 3 minutes. 47-43 with Scottie Barnes the line. Big opportunity, by the way, for Simmons. They're talking about it here. With Schroeder traded, Simmons going to get a big runway as the point guard. And they are, I mean, this is his chance to earn a contract next year. Either in some capacity or in a larger capacity. My man behind the camera there was rocking wired headphones. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but it's 2024. If you're out and about, I know I recognize I have wired headphones here, but if you're out and about, you're in the town at a Raptors game, you gotta have Bluetooth headphones. See, I wear wired headphones at home because my audio interface only has an audio jack and does not have Bluetooth capabilities. And that's not the primary. The primary reason is because there's a big latency issue when I connect Bluetooth headphones to my laptop, which drives me insane. Insane. So the sound will be like half a second delayed to what I'm seeing, and it drives me nuts. The headphones fix that. And it's especially annoying, as Cam Johnson hits a 3, because I listen to myself playback the entire time. So if I listen to myself on a half-second delay, I will lose my mind, which is why he's wired headphones. If I'm out and doing whatever, wow, I'm definitely not wearing wired headphones. Like, Bluetooth headphones are so cheap. Bluetooth headphones are really they do have a vibe, I guess. Bluetooth headphones, think about like 10 years ago. Do I have my headphones here? I have a spare set here, but try telling somebody 10 years ago that this is how people would listen to music. Hell, 20 years ago. Like 10 years ago, there's all these jokes online about like losing headphones all the time, and like when the first like leaks of like headphones like this came out, the whole discourse was just I already lost them. But now it's just such a norm to have this type of headphone. Pretty crazy to think about. 10 years ago. I mean, what is the music listening experience going to be like in 10 more years? Because like 20 years ago, you had those like shitty, like really small headphones. They weren't like cupped. They were just like little checker pieces, wired. 10 years later, you had like the Beats headphones. You had wired headphones like this. And then now, Bluetooth. Where will it be in 10 more years? I mean, who would have thought the headphones would look like they do now? Well, actually, maybe you could guess. Like, they just make this wireless. But I don't know. It's crazy. Technology, advanced technology in my lifetime is insane. I'm really part of the technological boom of society. Milton, last play of the quarter, banks it in, and the Brooklyn Nets lead by 6. Full court for the Raptors doesn't go. They're down 52 to 46 at the half against a pretty lowly Brooklyn Nets team that doesn't have Dennis Schroeder anymore and lost Nicholas Claxton early in the second quarter. I'll be right back, guys. I'm very hungry. I'm going to make a smoothie, and when I come back, we'll go through the box score from the first half. I'll be like 2-3 minutes. Don't go anywhere, everybody. Drop a like while I'm gone. Consider subscribing while I'm away as well. See you in a sec. Thank you for your patience. Have I seen Apple Vision Pro? The like goggle thing? Sorry, you know, I don't think those are going to catch on. Also for their price, yeah, I don't think those are going to catch on and be like mainstream. Oh, you know what I think about a lot is like when I was maybe 10, like 2010-ish, like flat screen TVs were seen as this like unbelievable luxury. Like I remember when my friend got a flat screen TV at his house, it was like, oh my God, this is amazing. Now, like, and they were so expensive now, flat screen TVs, like, man, go on Facebook Marketplace, you could probably get like a pretty big one for $50. Like, the way those just became so widely available is insane. But I guess like for that, you have a product that like everyone has a TV. Everyone has, like 99% of households have a TV. There is a necessity to have a TV, whereas Apple Vision Pro isn't a necessity. So it's hard for that to really catch on. Like headphones, everyone listens to music. Everyone's got to have headphones. Giovanni hates Scottie Barnes for some reason. I don't know why it is. All right. Let's talk about the box score. So for the Raptors, no Pirtle, no Barrett, but Barnes leading the way here with 10 points, equal with Ochai Agbaji. Barnes is 3 of 7, 1 of 3 from 3, has 2 assists to go with it against a pretty sturdy Brooklyn Nets defense overall. Not a lot of great offensive display from either teams, though. Grady Dick's got 7 points. Walter's got 5. Mobo has the 6 as the starting big man in the absence of Jakob Poeltl. 3 shooting guards on the wings, a small forward at point guard, and a power forward at center. That's the Raptors team today. Off the bench, James Bowles got 2 threes. Kelly has 2 points. Just a low-scoring affair, guys. I thought it could be high-scoring because of the bad defense, but no, it's low-scoring because of the bad offenses. Claxton got ejected after he played 11 minutes, but Cam Johnson's got 11 points. He's 3 of 6. Ben Simmons, 9 points. He's 4 of 7. One of those with an and 1, which is why his points are an odd number, which is strange for a guy. He's not hitting threes at all, but the one free throw there. Finney Smith on 8 off the bench. Jalen Wilson's got to be playing like shit. Yeah, wow. Jalen Wilson's 0 of 5 from 3. And that checks out. Overall, extra possessions, whatever the Nets are giving up possession-wise and turnovers, they're making up in offensive rebounds. It's pretty even. It's dead even pretty much on the possession battle. And as a result, the Nets are shooting better at 40%, lead the way over the 37% shooting Toronto Raptors. This is a brutal watch. But we're going to tough through it. Let's play the Pirtle. How about that? We haven't played we usually play this every stream now. Let's play the Pirtle. Start off with Mikal Bridges, just because he's like 28. And, all right, we don't get anything, but sometimes getting nothing is also a lesson. So we're definitely in the East. We're definitely, I'd say definitely. I think we're definitely dealing with the center here because we have a guy above 6'6" and he's older. Okay. We can work with this. Western Conference center who's at least 31. How old is Nurk? 30. Okay, not old enough, but we're in the West. So the center is 6'11" in the West. Not in the Pacific Division. Maybe Steven Adams. Oh. How about that? It was Steven Adams. Got it in 3, minute 17. Well, I don't usually get it that quick, but we take it there. Steven Adams is our guy. And I just realized my phone is almost dead. Sorry, I keep getting up. 1 sec. I got to try my phone. Sorry, I keep getting up. My goodness. Haha, I make edgy takes out that are obviously outrageously hyperbolic just to get a reaction. Come on, man. Grow up. This game is bad, though. No, it is bad. But there's no need to be upset with Scottie Barnes right now. Oh, wow. Chicago keeping it close at half against the Celtics. Three-point game. Celtics are favored by 15 in that game. You know, we talk a lot about parity in the NBA. And there is a bit more parity. But bad teams are doing a better job of making themselves really, really bad these days. And the Celtics are just so good. Bring back hand checking. What would that do? I don't know. Barnes was an all-star last year. He won Rookie of the Year his first year. He's a pretty good basketball player, if you ask me. He's 3-7 tonight with a bad team around him. I don't know. Looks fine. Yeah. Subway commercial came up. It is a bit cringe, but I would be hungry a little bit. I just thought there's better way to use my time than being a Scottie Barnes hater. Speaking of bad commercials, this Bet 991, man. So bad. It'll be interesting once we get down the line. Hopefully, it's trolling, but down the line it'll be interesting to see Barnes. He's already playing really well with the current state of the team. It'll be interesting to see when they have a really good team how good he can look. That's what I'm excited for. Playing, the same, you could say the same for Siakam all the years he was here. Playing with no spacing and still putting up these good numbers is impressive. All-star caliber numbers on a team that had no floor spacing, on a year-to-year basis, one of the worst three-point shooting teams in the league. It's impressive, yeah. So you stack on talent around him. Good player. On a really good team, he'd probably be the second option in a lot of if you're on a contender in a lot of places. And to do that at 23 years old, think about, he's not even in his prime yet. And he's not going to be in his prime for 4 more years. He's got 4 more years before he's in his prime, and he's already this good. 4 more years of development, hopefully. And at that point, hopefully the Raptors are decent. It's exciting to think about. Anyways, I'm done with this conversation. It's a troll for engagement. Very good player. Very lucky to have him in Toronto. But I guess time will tell over the contract. I mean, I thought the contract was like the easiest decision the Raptors will make for a long time. You obviously have to give him the rookie max. You look at the caliber of players who also got it out of his draft class. He's in that caliber. But he's got to earn it over the rest of the 5 years after this year, which I think he will. 5 years to earn it. And he'll just be starting his prime at the end of it. Third quarter about to get started here. 52-46, a halftime score. Man, oh man. This is a rough one. How about that corduroy suit on Alvin Williams? A little dapper with the turtleneck, corduroy suit. All right. Efficient. What? Al Williams just said they're playing efficient basketball? What? They shot 37% in the first half. What efficient basketball? Efficient from where? Ridiculous take. Mobo in the corner, Baji turned over. Raptors have it back. Mobo to the rim, lays it in. All right, first bucket of the half. We are underway. 52-48. Simmons to Clowney. Now Cam Johnson. Maneuvering past Grady Dick and laying it in there. So they're going with Clowney for the second half instead of Claxton out the gate here. Claxton ejected, of course, earlier on. Look how empty those seats are, man. Barnes driving past Keon, getting the foul, and going to head to the line here. Lower bowl is empty right now. I know people are at the concessions in the bathroom and stuff, but man, it's empty. I mean, I get it. Would I be rushing back to catch this firecracker of a game? I don't know. These could be hit or miss for me. Yeah, it depends on the location. Different locations are better than others. You got to know. Johnson to Clowney. Under the rim. He's blocked by Barnes. Get that shot here, man. Other side, Grady Dick. Trying to pass to the corner. Ends up turning it over. Still 54-49. Keon Johnson. Sprayed out to Clowney for three. You think Barnes yelled at him as he was shooting. Doesn't go. Walter has it to Grady. Now Barnes drives past Simmons. Throws it off of Finney Smith. Out of bounds for a Raptors ball. Abaji for three. Off the inbound. And 54-52. All done my snack. Barnes called for a foul here. Simmons to the line again. Made his only free throw so far. Second time of asking. He's off the back rim. Second free throw for Simmons. Would not surprise me if he missed both. Second free throw. Looks like it went as a thing blocking the camera view there, but it looks like it, yeah, it went there. 55-52. I think Jack Armstrong makes a Goop commercial with Barnes a little better, especially the one in the streetcar ad. I think, yeah, because I guess he's the better actor, it seems. They're a bit more tolerable with Jack Armstrong in there. I agree. Barnes, shovel pass to Mobo. Now Grady Dick for three, and he knocks it down. Assist goes to Mobo, and the Raptors have tied the game up at 55. A real tank-off in the works of the Scotiabank Arena tonight. Simmons to Keon Johnson for three. Front rim, batted away by Sharp. Simmons with it again. Opposite corner, Clowney, wide open three, doesn't go. Habaji on the weak side, grabs the rebound. Barnes to Grady. Pump fake, pass Simmons to the rim. Tough shot past Johnson. No foul, but as he's on the ground, he tips the rebound to Mobo, who misses the point-blank layup. Then Walter misses the point-blank putback. It's bouncing around like a volleyball. Now it's on the ground. Mobo has it. And a foul on Cam Johnson now. Wow, that was... That was really bad basketball. Wow. I mean, great play there by Grady Dick. And then Mobo missed the layup. And then Walter misses the putback. And then fucking bouncing around in the air. Oh, my goodness. Let's make something of it in the end. Grady Dick to Barnes. Now Grady Dick to Mobo for three. Does he make up for it? Doesn't go. Bounces away. Still tied at 55. 8:40 to go. If you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure you do hit that like button. And please make sure as well you are subscribed to the channel, so you never miss out on the Raptors content we have coming your way. Which was worse? The Bargnani Primo Pasta or the Bosch Cowboy sign? I don't know what the Bosch one. Everyone knows about the Bargnani one. I don't know about the Bosch one. Cowboy selling. What? The Primo Pasta one, it's just really bad because like it's Bargnani, which makes it funnier because he was bad. The quality of like the commercial, like videography and everything, script, the footage of it, really low res, low quality. Bargnani's a bad actor. It's just really, really bad. I don't know about the Bosch one. Deep three drops again. Scottie Barnes knocking one down and puts the Raptors up by one. Primo Pasta, though, for real, probably have, like, gotten so much out of that commercial. Like, even today, Primo Pasta gets mentioned. When you think about Bargnani, think about Primo Pasta. Even today. That's incredible. Hito Turkoglu had a pizza ad? Wow. I don't remember that either. Hito Turkoglu, man. What a horrific signing by the Raptors. Crazy. He was in the NBA Finals with the Magic and then signed with the Raptors and just fell off a cliff. Suggs ahead of Barnes, like modern day, is just a straight up wrong opinion. Like, everyone's entitled to your opinion, but also your opinion's wrong if you think Suggs is better than Barnes. That's insanity. Şengün, I can understand the argument 100%. Very funny. Wilson to Clowney for three. Doesn't go there. Traded Heater for Barbosa. I guess. Yeah, you're entitled to your opinion, but agreed. People can mock it. Corner 3. Nice ball movement by the Raptors. Opens up an Abaji 3 from the corner. And he cans it. 61-59 here. Simmons to Finney-Smith. Now Cam Johnson backing down Abaji. Fades away for 2 and connects and stares down the Raptors bench as he does it. What was that? 6:33 to go in the third. Grady Dick, wow, long 3 drops for Grady Dick. It's a 3-point party a little bit in the making for the Raptors here. Barnes on the rebound there off the miss by Wilson. Wilson is having a horrific night. Barnes, Barnes dribbles it off his foot. It goes into the path of Abaji, who lays it in. Is that an assist, you think? Do you think you get an assist for that? The three best three-point shooters for the Raptors? Lowry, Van Vliet, Capono, I guess Gasol for center. Oh, well, Bargnani actually for center, to be honest. I'm not sure. Forwards. Daniel Marshall, he had the 12 3-point game. Danny Green in that conversation, yeah. For sure. So, do you get an assist if you dribble it off your foot and it goes to your teammate? Let's try to have a look here. Does it say? No. So, at least on the ESPN play-by-play stat sheet, Grady Dick, 27-foot 3-point jumper, Scottie Barnes assists. Ochai Agbaji makes 2-point shot. No assist credited there. So Barnes with those assists, got to be up to like 3 or 4 now. 5 assists for Barnes, 14 points. Solid night. 18 now for Agbaji, though. Very nice. Serge was a good 3-point shooter as well. Yeah, I guess for a big. They had Del Curry, you're right. They've had some good 3-point shooters, haven't they? Capone's got to be in there. That's him, Lowry, Fred VanVleet. Well, I don't know. I guess if you want 1-point guard, you may have to go for Fred. Do you go Fred over Lowry? You might have to. Let's see their percentages, just for fun. Kyle Lowry, basketball reference. All right. Just for fun. Kyle Lowry was consistently a high-ish 30s for the Raptors. Went down to mid near the end. Oh, he shot 40% in his last full year. His last year, the Raptors, to be fair. Okay, high 30s for Lowry for the Raptors. I think he's their all-time leader in threes. Let's see Fred VanVleet. He was probably a little lower, but higher volume. So Fred VanVleet was usually mid to high. You know what? Similar mid to high 30s. He had a 40% year on lower volume. Not shooting well right now for the Rockets. Might be Fred VanVleet just for his volume and range compared to Lowry. If you had to pick one of them just based on 3-point shooting. With VC hitting threes, Toronto was like 3 months time. I mean, there just wasn't as much 3-pointers being taken. He could make them, but the game is different. I think these days he'd be taking a lot of threes. Look at Anthony Edwards, man. These guys turned was like a slasher, driver to this outstanding three-point shooter this season. It's ridiculous how talented that guy is. Day'Ron Sharpe with it. We're back in action here. 66-61. Raptors winning this quarter as Cam Johnson nails a tough shot. Raptors winning this quarter 20-12. It's a 2-point game now. Shed off screen, passes defender, buffered a little bit. Now Abaji's open for three all of a sudden. Doesn't go this time. He's got 18 points, could not add on to it with that good look there. But he nearly got the steal there in the open floor. He'll have to settle for the deflection. It's out of bounds for a Brooklyn ball. Wilson will inbound. Milton to Sharpe. Now Johnson, another three ball up. This one doesn't go. Speaking of VC, aren't he and Tracy trying to buy the Bills? I have not seen anything of that sort. I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying it's not, but I have not seen anything about Vince Carter and Tracy McGrady buying the Bills. Wouldn't that be something? Shed gets to, was that Shed? It was Grady Dick. Sorry, my stream is buffering a little bit here. Grady Dick connects with the shooter's bounce off the rim. Milton to Johnson. Inside to Sharpe, and there's something that's been called there. Sharpe at the line. Makes the free throw. Oh boy, we are really fighting through this game here. They jib it just to share. They're not majority owners. I didn't think that they were that rich, like, respectfully. They're very rich, but not that rich. But they have a share. Interesting. I guess decent time to buy in on the Bills when you have the probable NFL MVP on your team. Kelly Olynyk to Grady Dick. Now Jamison Battle. Nice ball movement. Grady Dick off the glass. Doesn't go here. Rebound to Sharpe. He's got to have like a double-double already. Or something. He's in foul trouble, but Day'Ron Sharpe, 5 points, 9 rebounds. He's not going to get there in points maybe. And he's another foul for Sharpe here. That's his 5th. That's going to have to get him out of the game here. 69-66 Raptors, 3:38 to go. They're going to have to get Sharpe out of the game here. And they will. Tough blow for the Nets. Down Nick Claxton to ejection and now struggling to keep Day'Ron Sharpe on the floor. And he is not happy about it. It looks like they are going to keep him in the game, actually. It doesn't even look like they're going to take him out. Okay, now he's checking out. Okay, now he has checked out. What's going on in the football? Shed. To offensive foul calls. Off ball there. Broncos are beating the Chargers 21-10. Oof. What was this pregame line? Chargers favored. Wow. Well, Chargers. Y'all got some work to do. What's the record now? 8-6. Y'all got some work to do. Darko's going to challenge this one, actually. So we're going to head to commercial here. Really hope to see a Bills-Lions Super Bowl. Sick of the Chiefs. Bills-Lions, wow. What a Super Bowl that would be. Two, like, high-scoring teams, high-octane teams. Two teams with very passionate fan bases. Both teams have never won a Super Bowl. That would be special, wouldn't it? But Chiefs have the trump card. They got Patty, so... And so it sounds like a weak argument, but a lot of times that's all they need. And they're good defense, of course. Raiders fan. I'm a Giants fan, so we're rivals at this point for that first overall pick. Giants fucking stink. They need a gift from the gods to fix up. Yeah, both teams desperately need quarterbacks. Both teams are drafting QB. It's just who gets the first choice at it. That's what we're going to learn. Push on here. We'll see. I haven't seen any of the replays, so I don't know what they're going to go with for a call here. But a tough decade as a Giants fan, that's for sure. Things fell apart quickly from the OBJ era, and then, they did one fun year. They were like 9-7. They beat the Vikings in the playoffs. That was fun. But maybe cost them a draft pick they could have used. I don't know. Do the Eagles have a chance? I mean, yeah, they've pretty solid record. I think their record is better than the team actually is, but I hope they fucking lose. Fuck the Eagles. How did I become a Giants fan? So I was a young lad watching the 2008 Super Bowl between the Giants and Patriots. I had already grown to not really like the Patriots, even at a young age. And I just didn't want them to have an undefeated season. I don't know. I was rooting against them. Wanted the underdog Giants to win. They did. And I've been I wouldn't say cursed ever since. I cursed myself that day. However, I did see a Super Bowl victory in 2012, the 2011 season, when the Giants also beat the Patriots again. So I think I chose correctly because I got to see them beat the Pats twice. But since then, it's been torture. Yeah. Nice feed by Olynyk and Battle lays it into the rim. Good stuff there. Is there the same conversation about players being better in the past in the NFL the way it is in the NBA, or the play in general being better in the past? No. It is, quarterback play in the NFL has reached completely new heights compared to previous years. Like, the passing yards you see, the amount of touchdown passes you see, the scoring you see, it's crazy how much better it is from quarterback play now. Boucher in the corner for 3. Nails it, and the Raptors up by 8. These NBA takes, the NBA used to be better, are so tired. Go back to, any era of basketball, and people saying, I wish the NBA was like this. Go back to that era. People are going to be there saying, I wish the NBA could go back to this. The NBA is not dying. The basketball is good. We're fine. Way more skill in the NBA today. Athletes have gotten a lot better at getting better. There's more investment into these sports. There's more information on how to improve in these sports. Sports evolve and get better. NBA teams have gotten way better at playing efficient, winning basketball. Yeah, different eras are what they are. But teams learn and they adapt. And right now, the adaptation to the game is 3-point shooting. That's a more efficient way to help your team win. Teams lean into that. That's how you win. That's how you get better at winning. Three or more games at an exclusive rate. This holiday pack pisses me off. You get some bullshit shirt for going to 3 games during the holidays. 3 games. You could have made it a nicer shirt. 10-point game, 76-66. I agree. The main problem in the NBA is the accessibility of games, not the product. Completely agree. Beekman, who just arrived, by the way, from the Warriors in that Schroeder trade. He's on the floor now for the Nets. Underneath the rim, Kelly Olynyk called for foul. As Barnes is hurting a little bit. Looks like his hand is hurt. Hopefully that's nothing serious. Wow, Olynyk did not foul him. That was a bad call, but the Raptors have used their challenge and can't do anything here. Feel like, wow, Barnes on his knee here. Is he okay? Oh, shit. Come on, man. Come on, man. Barnes on his knee here as the second free throw is getting lined up. He's walking a little gingerly, but hopefully he's all right to continue. The only thing I prefer from older eras is more defense and less three-point shooting. I think three-point shooting... I like three-point shooting, but I also like seeing other ways of scoring. I mean, that's fair enough. It's just that's the efficient way to play. Like, mid-range is inefficient. I would definitely be okay with more leniency towards defense and physicality. I think that could be helpful. But this, man, some of the nonsense, like a dunk being worth 3 points, is ridiculous. That is never going to happen. How the hell do you officiate that? Oh, that's never going to happen. A 4-point line or like the 4-point dots, I think is a possibility one day. Not sure how necessary that is, though. I mean, people hate threes. You're going to really hate fours. Well, the Houston Rockets were the ultimate experiment for the modern era of basketball and three-point shooting, and ultimately, it failed in the end. Battle, 3-ball. Ooh, at the buzzer, doesn't go. The Raptors will take a 6-point lead into the fourth quarter. Drop a like if you're enjoying the stream so far, ladies and gentlemen, and make sure you have subscribed to the channel if you're new. Check out the merch as well. With a link in the description. White hat, black hat, white shirt, and stickers. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick, and then we got the fourth quarter to see who comes through in this battle of the tanking teams. Got some M&Ms. All right. Quick dive into the box score before we go into the fourth quarter. Barnes, 14 points, 5 assists, 2 blocks, 3 rebounds tonight. Solid all-around game, and one they needed him based on the personnel here. Abaji, 18 points. Grady Dick, big third quarter, up to 16 points. in the game. Excuse me. Better quarter for sure by the Raptors. Scoring now up to 40% from the field. Yeah. 40%. Brooklyn down at 36.5. This is a real ugly one, man. A real ugly game of basketball right now. Clowney for 3. No good. Martin trying to fight for the rebound. And he's called for a kickball in the end. It's a Raptors ball. Up 6 as the fourth quarter underway. Gotta wipe it up a little bit. Barnes to Shed. Defended by Milton. Raptors have Shed, Olynyk, Barnes, Boucher, and Battle on the floor. Olynyk zips it to Battle. Corner 3 doesn't go. Rebound to Clowney. Milton at the rim finishes. Barnes. Wow, what a pass to Boucher. Extra pass up to Shed for 3. Jamal Shed. Been playing decent ball this season, and he's been shooting the ball decently from 3 as well. Low volume, but he's showing some signs, and maybe he'll be able to do it more efficiently one day. Milton to Clowney. Shed had an amazing fourth quarter against the Bulls, if you remember, on Monday. We'll see if we can do something similar here today. Jason, I have no idea who that is. I was also 3 years old at the time, so maybe that's why I don't know who that is. So we will call him a rarely remembered. Vashon Leonard. I don't know. Don't get me started on Vince Carter, guys. That's like bringing up politics at family Christmas dinner. Martin for 3. Doesn't go. Back rim and out of bounds. Barnes to Shed. He's called for the travel. Oh, boy. I got a busy night after this. I'm doing a little staycation tomorrow, so I got to pack a bag. I got to edit the video for tomorrow. Busy night. Alan H., remembers in chat. What's going on? Any fun plans this weekend for anybody? Or the holidays in general? What did LaMelo do? Barnes, give me the LaMelo stat line. Barnes attacking Clowney, kicking out to Shed, open for 3 again. This one doesn't go. Battle on the rebound. He's hit hard by Wilson, but still bats the rebound to Shed, who finds Olynyk under the rim, who's fouled. LaMelo had 34 points on 32 shots. 18 threes. Wow. Yeah, he shot the ball a lot. Fast break, NBA says. Do you think Grady Dick can become a number 1 offensive threat for a contending team? No. I do not. 11 of 32 from the field, 3 of 18 from 3. My man had the greenest of green lights that you'll ever see. Battle hit hard there, as I said, and it looks like a nosebleed, unfortunately, for the two-way player. 34 points, 30 shots. Wow. Think I know we talked about Kobe earlier, but whenever I think about like taking a lot of shots, I believe in the 60-point game, the final game of his career, I believe he took 50 shots. Yeah, crazy. How much you want to shoot? Yes, yeah. Well, I guess when you're LaMelo and you're on a bad team, you can just do that, you know? If you could add one realistic player to this Raptors team, who would it be? Who wouldn't it be? Well, who wouldn't it be? It'd be Giannis or Jokic. Who would it be? A realistic acquisition? Three ball there by Clowney. A realistic. I'm trying to think of either like a shooter who can play a little defense or like a backup rim protector. Boucher for three. Doesn't go. Man, I'd love a guy like Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's a bit unrealistic, but a guy like Nickeil Alexander-Walker, dude, what a great defender. Good shooter. Canadian. Backup rim protector. I mean, Koloko, it would certainly be interesting if we still had him, and especially in a game like this with Pirtle out. God, top of my head, I'm struggling. Nickeil Alexander-Walker does come to mind, though. No, not Capella. I'm chilling. Okongwu, though, would be fine, but I don't think they'd trade him, so maybe out on that. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I'm struggling to come up with names here. I'm trying to think of just like, you know, the backup shooter and the backup rim protector here. Martin with it. Gives to Simmons. Yeah, not a lot of centers that are just out there available, right? Most teams just have like just the one good one. Then you survive the minutes without him. Corner three for Walter. Nice feed by Barnes. It's an air ball there for Walter. Goga Batadze? I don't think so. He's playing really good. I mean, I guess when everyone's healthy, there could be a case. Like if Wendell Carter's healthy, Mo Wagner's there. Goga's been playing good ball, though. That's a decent backup. But also, like, it's a really good team around him, which makes him look better. Walter, tough layup, good take past Martin. And it's a 6-point lead again for the Raptors, 83-77. Clowney attacking the rim, drawing the foul, and one. Can shrink it down to a one-possession game with 7:50 to go in the fourth. Will both teams crack 100 points here? I wonder. Let's see what the total, the live total for this game is. 199. So the expectation is, of course, that both teams will not crack 100. In fact, only one of them might at this point. We'll see. Does not appear so far that Barnes has any... Yeah, Barnes had played 32 minutes. So he's already back. From that injury. He's supposed to be out for multiple weeks. He's already back playing, and he's not even on a minutes restriction tonight. There's an offensive foul there thing. My stream is buffering. Sportsnet's feed today has been real shit, man. Simmons with it. Out to Finney Smith, driving inside. Met by Abaji, doesn't go. Rebound, eventually in the hands of Walter. Now Grady Dick to Abaji. In transition, the three ball from the corner is too strong. Wasn't a great pass in fairness. Grady Dick passed behind. If he gets him to shooting pocket, maybe things go differently. Simmons to the rim, lays it in, and it's a 1-point game. Simmons playing, and I roast Simmons a lot, but Simmons is playing good ball tonight. He's playing good basketball. Confident, using his size well. It's been a solid performance overall from Ben Simmons. Not something you'd expect to say every day. Yeah, we are aware of the Stanley Cup drought in Canada, yes. Almost got there last one. How do we have 4 timeouts with 6 minutes left? Haven't really needed it. There hasn't really been any, many significantly bad runs in this game. It's just been... This game has kind of just happened. I don't know how to say it. Just happening. Nothing we can really... nothing either team is really doing overly impressive. They both probably don't really want to win, but one of them's going to have to. Can you ever, can you ever compete to a European sports scene with a league that has teams that are could be trying to lose, you know? Whose autographs the ball behind you? This one? The Laziz ball? No autograph, but one day. I'm kidding. This is Pascal Siakam. It says, horrific handwriting, by the way. It says S something P 43. I don't know if it's supposed to be spicy. It truly horrible handwriting. But it's Pascal Siakam. Then it says 19 champs. The 19 champs part also the H looks like an upside down A. And then the rest of it's just jumbled up and there's a PS at the end. It says Siakam 19 champs, but it is horrific handwriting. It is certified authentic. I have the certification down here, right down here beside it, but it is horrific handwriting. Pascal got to step up his handwriting game. Look at these guys. 18 points for Oche, 16 points for Grady, 14 for Barnes. He's also got 5 assists to hang on to go with it. Giant hands. It's hard to write. I guess it's just big. It's just scribbles though. You'd think for a piece like this that's getting authenticated on site as well, he'd do a little bit better for it, but no. Grady Dick attacking the rim, doesn't go on the miss. He's fouled, so he'll maybe head to the line here. Tripp, you know what? You're probably right, Tripp. Part of it is that he probably signed a lot on the spot. You're right. That could be part of the reason why it's bad. I wish I had gotten one of the better ones, but hey, it's still a cool piece. Very cool. I did buy that. It was a bit pricey, but very nice to have. I also have a Fred VanVleet signed ball, which is in the background of videos. It's just on the shelf out of frame right here. That one I got as a gift from a friend. That was great. I got it for Christmas last year. Elite gift. Ben Simmons, defended by Abaji. It's tipped out of bounds. It's a Raptor ball. 2-point game with 6:18 to go. Ben Simmons will not have fond memories of this arena for obvious reasons. But he's doing okay tonight. Shed to Walter. Now Dick to Mobo. Handoff to Grady. 3 ball is up. Front rim. And in the hands of Clowney. And now Simmons bringing it up. To Clowney. And Milton to the rim. Another finish for him there. Tied at 84. Nets have fought back in this one. How am I going to do a post-game show tonight? Like, what am I going to talk about in this game? I guess I always find a way, but man, there's been no ebbs and flows. It's just been there, like I said. Shed, attacking and finishing at the rim. 5:20 to go. Raptors lead again. It is very rare to see Ben Simmons play basketball. Talk about upcoming draft. I can't. I don't know enough about it. I mean, I always ramble. I always find a way. Simmons to Milton again to the rim and again ties the game up. This time it's at 86. Abaji to Walter. Now Mobo. Did I see Jordan Clarkson, Ron Holmesgrove? I did not see that. Mobo, that's poor pass. Turns it over. Had Shed wide open in the perimeter. Instead, for the force a pass inside. And again, an errant one that is turned over. Ben Simmons. To Cam Johnson. Fadeaway 2, got it to go. Now Barnes with it. Hand off to Mobo. Now Abaji. Lays it up and lays it in. Ben Simmons again, up top. Hand off to Cam Johnson. 3 ball. Doesn't go. Rebound in the hands of Mobo. To Barnes. Hand off to Grady. Tied at 88. At least it's a close game. It's making it somewhat more entertaining. Knocked away out of Abaji's hands by Clowney. It's out of bounds for Raptors ball on the sidelines. 10 on the shot clock. You know, I say a lot, it's nice to, like, not really care about the outcome, whether they lose or win. You know, I'm not nervous or anything, but I do miss the nerves. I do miss the excitement that the nerves brought. That, unfortunately, we just don't have this season because of the state of affairs. Barnes still on 14 points here, 5 assists, 3 rebounds. Abaji, the one been balling. 20 points for him, 8 of 16. Grady Dick, 5 of 11, 17 points. He's playing well. Let's see. For the Nets, Cam Johnson been playing well. 20 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. Ben Simmons, a quieter second half, but a solid 12 points, 5 assists so far. We've still got 3:37 to go in this one. Keon Johnson started, and mostly cardio for him. 1 rebound for Keon Johnson. Narrowly avoids the cardio stat line. Well, I guess he had 2 turnovers, but not great for Keon Johnson here. Looks like this could be the last stop on his short-lived and unsuccessful NBA career. That was harsh, but true. Yeah, I did see David Mitchell wearing the Elvis shirt. I'm not sure about that one for me, but he could do him. I prefer the Modelo shirt that I got for Christmas yesterday. It's a Christmas Modelo shirt. You can't really see. Oh, there you go. Very comfy, very baggy, very comfy. Right up my alley. In my Q zone. I always see these movies released on Christmas Day, and like, is Christmas Day movies like a huge draw for people? Are people really out here on Christmas Day going to movie? Like, I get it. If you don't celebrate, whatever. But just, I can't imagine going to see a movie on Christmas Day as a celebrator of that holiday. We're almost there, folks. Less than 4 minutes to go in this tough game of basketball. Did I put the tree up? My apartment does not have space for a tree. When I go to my parents' house for Christmas, I do every year, they will have a tree up. Shed to Mobo. Misses the layup. Rebound eventually. No, eventually does not fall. It's Ben Simmons with it moving the other way now. Simmons. To Sharp. Or sorry, it's Finney-Smith. Sharp ain't shooting. Finney-Smith for three doesn't go anyways. It's 3:21 to go. Still tied at 88. Another timeout called. Oh, my days. Oh, end this game, man. Enough is enough. Why are you calling timeout here? Come on, man. We keep marching onwards, it would seem. Let's keep her going. Another timeout, bro. I know. We keep going. It'll be over soon. As a reminder, content moving forward. Video coming out tomorrow discussing something. That might be it. I might take a full week off of videos for the holidays. Not completely by choice, but my schedule's a bit crazy and I don't really have time. But streams, I'll be live for every Raptors game except for Boxing Day. Boxing Day, I won't be home. But the rest of the games, I should be fine. For the game on the 23rd, which I will be live for. A game on the 29th, which I'll be live for as well. We're almost there, guys. Tough it out. Let's grind through. No, cut my finger there. Johnson. Working on Grady. Sidestep three. Way off the mark. And it's a shot clock violation because it was so far off the mark it didn't even touch the rim. So they've been entrusting Grady Dick with that defensive matchup tonight. It's been okay. Cam Johnson still got 20 points. Using Barnes on Simmons. Shed, once again, getting a big runway of game time in the fourth quarter. And using it well. Playing good basketball. Barnes. Defended by Milton. Attack him. Barnes. Wow, my stream froze. And it looks like he made the shot. Yeah. Whatever happened, Barnes put the ball in the basket. I'm not sure how he did it, but he did do it. Ben Simmons with Barnes defending. Now to Cam Johnson. Layup. He gets past Abaji and finishes. Ties the game up at 90. Scottie pull up Jay. Well, that would have been nice to see if Sportsnet wasn't mucking around tonight on me. Simmons and Barnes tangle up a little bit. It looks like a foul has been called against Simmons. Barnes is still on the floor, feeling the effects of the fall. Hopefully he is all right. Looks like he's gonna get himself up now. Schroeder have a good game tonight? Curry and Schroeder combined for 2 of 19 and 7 points. They're down. Is this a real stat? Have you guys seen the score in the Warriors game? Is that real? The Warriors are down 114 to 66 to the Grizzlies right now. What the hell? The Warriors are down by 50. Why are the Warriors so susceptible to a game like that? Wow. Cam Johnson. Big three right there. Barnes. Shot for three doesn't go. Brooklyn have taken advantage here. Using up the clock now. 1:28 to go. No. God, if I have to watch 5 extra minutes of this, no overtime. Cam Johnson drawing the foul. Gonna head to the line to potentially make it a 5-point game. Time running out on the Raptors here. I gotta see more of this Warriors box score here. So Curry went 0 of 7. Curry did not have a field. Steph fucking Curry did not have a field goal tonight. 0 of 7 tonight. Dennis Schroeder, 2 of 12 in his Warriors debut. Jonathan Kuminga, 0 of 8. Draymond Green, 0 of 4. Holy man. Do I have Kuminga in my fantasy team still? I don't think I do. No, I don't. Wow, man. Wow, man. 5-point game now. 1:16 to go for the Raptors to save it. Mobo to Barnes, defended by Simmons. Barnes. Might be a push-off. Yeah, they get Barnes for the push-off. It's a turnover, and that might seal the deal here with 1 minute and 2 seconds remaining. Yeah, the arm, you can't. The bump is fine. It's just when you do that, when you go out like that, and the defender kind of sells it, you're cooked. 23-9 run to end off the game here right now for the Brooklyn Nets. Down by 5. Raptors led 81 to 72. Yeah. Shed to Grady Dick for 3. Blocked. And the rebound in the hands of the Nets. That's probably going to do it here. Well, they put themselves in a position to win and then crumbled away at the end. Yeah, this is likely going to go down as an L for our Raps, unfortunately. Well, I mean, I say unfortunately. Tank battle, the tank wars. We're doing pretty well there. Open up the tankathon. Where are we in the tankathon? Ooh. Let's see. Raptors have the 4th worst record in the NBA. They will not catch the Wizards. They might catch Utah or New Orleans, though. New Orleans get guys back and start to win games, maybe. But the tank war is in full effect here. Chris Boucher, Asterclass. 1 of 5. I mean, 1 of 5 is bad, but if he makes 1 more, he's 40% from 3. That's fine, right? That's good, in fact. A lot of outgoing picks this year. A lot of them in going to Brooklyn this year. They might package some of those to move up. Brooklyn are absolutely trying to tank. Organization may not love this win, but players don't tank. Players are out there trying to win games. Sorry to hear sirens. A lot of sirens out here. The hood is hot. The hood being Toronto. Perhaps we need to cash in Yak's value this year. I don't think he has a lot of value for trade. I don't think you're going to get a lot. So I think you should keep him. And Raptors are much better with Pirtle, yes. They win this game with Pirtle in there. They win this game if Pirtle's here. Ooh, 3 hours in. Tell you, something that would help NBA game watchability. Less goddamn fucking commercial breaks, man. Like soccer games can do 45 straight minutes, no commercials. Right? Why can we not have an NBA game, no commercials until the quarter's done? Isn't it crazy? Like timeouts is one thing, but isn't it crazy? Like you could shrink down the amount of timeouts. Isn't it crazy? Like there's like 4 or 5 commercial breaks in the middle of quarters. Like how do we as a society just accept this? How the sirens are at your place? Maybe they are. Hey. Hell, I don't know where you live. Maybe you're not used to them, but I hear sirens all the time out here, man. There's a busy intersection right outside my window. They don't have commercials in soccer. Not during the game. When the game is on, the game's on. That's it. They ain't no commercials while they're playing. For 45-minute halves, during the 45 minutes, know it. It never breaks away from the game. The clock don't stop. Yeah. Foreign concept, but yeah, isn't it great? Olynyk, nice pass on the inbound to Grady Dick. And it doesn't go. Now it's really done. The Raptors will stay well under 100 points in this one. In soccer, the clock doesn't stop, so they cannot go to commercial. Oh, you know what? Like maybe they'll do this one. Like Formula 1 has like the commercial breaks during the race, but they'll have it like a big screen with the commercial and then a small screen with the Formula 1. That's nasty work too. That is nasty work. Cam Johnson at the line for the Nets to ice it here. And they're up by 8. Johnson the line for potentially making it a 9-point game. And this will be an ugly loss for the Raptors. Yeah. Did not listen to Tyler's new album. I should, though. Good album came out this year. Denzel Curry's new album, Kings of the Mischievous South. Banger album. Banger artist. Love Denzel Curry. It's coming to Toronto in April. I'm excited. What does Clowney have tattooed there? I don't know. Big fourth quarter for Cam Johnson. 13 points. Wow. 17 seconds. Grady Dick just for fun. Dunks it. 7-point game. But Brooklyn should probably just dribble this up the floor. Well, battle. Rookie. Fouls Cam Johnson. So he'll stack on to his night. But it's going to be another loss for the Raptors here. No question. Not even a fun loss like a lot of other games for the Raptors. This was a bad one. I mean, injuries, but still. Thought Grady would go off. Well, what's your definition of go off? Like, I don't know. 19 points is pretty good for Grady. Cam Johnson's a good player. Hope he finds a new home. – 2nd free throw. Cam Johnson got it. 101-92. Raptors led 81-72 pretty late in the game, but a 29-11 run, 29-13 run to end the game will put the nail in the coffin for the Raptors, and they will lose this one 101-94. All right, I'm gonna jump to post-game show because I want to get the fudge out of here. Whew. For the very first time this season, the Toronto Raptors entered an NBA game as favorites to win, but as we can see from the scoreline, they failed to do so, losing 101-94 to the Brooklyn Nets in what was perhaps the worst game I've seen the Raptors involved in this season. Let's break down why in tonight's post-game show. And when I say worst game the Raptors have played in, not like the worst performance the Raptors have had. Look, they didn't play particularly well. It was a bad game. Both teams are firmly embroiled in a tank. Brooklyn, not as much. They're just dipping their toes in now. They have lost. Well, Brooklyn had lost, I believe it was 6 of their last 7. They were 10-16 coming to this game. And they traded Dennis Schroeder because they were too good. They're winning too many games. They want to tank. They want the best possible draft pick. So 2 teams really going to be involved in a tank this season, especially the Raptors after a loss like this. And with the players that we saw out today, yeah. I don't know if either team really wanted to win, and it looked like that on the floor. That was a real slow burn of a basketball game, and there's not really many other ways to describe it here. But before we go any further, reminder, we do content like this for pretty much every Raptors game, even games like this, even amidst the tank. So make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new, and drop a like if you enjoyed this piece of content along the way. The good news heading into this game was that Scottie Barnes returned to action here, which is crazy because 10 days ago we saw him roll his ankle against the New York Knicks after an entanglement with Karl Anthony Towns. Shams Charania of ESPN reported that he was going to miss several weeks, but 10 days later, he's in action here. A weird one because the Raptors are inevitably going to tank this season. They'd have every opportunity here to not play Scottie Barnes, to rest him, to give him time to come back. And they didn't. I wouldn't say rushed him back, but it was a lot quicker than expected. Not even a minutes restriction for Scottie Barnes either. He's got that LeBron level of healing to be able to play in a game like this. So you see that, and you see Barnes. They had every opportunity to rest Barnes today, and they don't. You see that and go, they really don't want to tank just yet. But then you also see, out of nowhere, RJ Barrett out with an illness. David Mitchell all of a sudden out. And you think, okay, is that tanking? Are they trying to tank already? But the evidence I have here, like Jakob Poeltl, back spasms against the Heat. Checks in after 2 minutes is fine. This game, Barnes, every opportunity to let him rest. And he plays here. I don't know if Barnes has a potential All-NBA appearance on his mind or an All-Star appearance on his mind, and that's why he's back in action already. I'm not sure, but nice to see him back and playing basketball, and it certainly makes the game a little bit more exciting. But I've said many times, like the big player the Raptors can't do without is Jakob Poeltl. He missed this game because of the groin injury he sustained in the previous game when he slipped on the floor and did the splits. Don't really know if we really felt the effects of him being missing because it was just 2 really bad teams today. Like the starting 5 for the Brooklyn Nets today with Ben Simmons at the point, Keon Johnson, Nick Claxton, Cam Johnson, and Jordan Finney-Smith. Early in the second quarter, Nick Claxton gets ejected for throwing the ball in the crowd, which made the game even worse. And then for the Raptors, I respect these guys, but man, Barnes, Dick, Walter, Abaji, Mobo as a starting 5 in the NBA. It's it's definitely 2 teams that have fallen on some tough times here. And in the end, the Raptors probably did enough to win this game. They had a really good third quarter. They're up 81-72, decently late on in the game. But the Brooklyn Nets closed the game on a 29-13 run, largely down to the play of Cam Johnson, who goes 9 of 15, 4-10 from 3 with 10 rebounds and 6 assists. One issue I have with the Raptors here, there's not a lot I can really comment on or discuss today because the game was just really boring and bad. But one thing I guess of note was the defensive matchups. Barnes was defending Ben Simmons. You wanted the size there. And Simmons played pretty well. He had 12 points on 5 of 9 shooting with 7 assists, 5 rebounds. But Grady Dick was the primary defender on Cam Johnson, and Johnson kind of, well, this Johnson had his way with Dick. Maybe shouldn't say that. But Cam Johnson, especially in the fourth quarter, I believe it was a 15-point or so. I think it ended up being a 15-point fourth quarter for Cam Johnson to get his team over the line. An impressive display there from him. Who knows if he'll be on the move at some point. Perhaps at some point, especially late in the game, do you go Barnes on Cam Johnson to try and keep him at bay? I'm not sure how much of a desire was there to win. I'm also not quite sure about that, but Cam Johnson gets me over the line. The Raptors, stat line wise, like it's some decent stuff here. Barnes goes 5-11 with 16 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. 2 blocks go with it. Tough. I mean, as much as the Brooklyn Nets suck, good defensive team still. Ben Simmons a fine defender. Claxton, when he was in, is a good defender. Cam Johnson's a good defender. Finney Smith is a great defender. There's good defense here. And they kept this subdued Raptors offense at 94 points only for the game. Abaji led the way with 20 points on 8 of 16 shooting, 4 of 8 from 3. Great night from him. Grady Dick, 6 of 14 with 19 points. A good night from him as well. A lot of points were being racked up by Grady Dick this season, which is nice to see. Off the bench, not a big injection of scoring there, but I think the team stats will showcase the disaster of a game this was. Brooklyn go 40% from the field and win the efficiency game despite, they ended up winning the possession battle, I guess. Well, I mean, the possession battle was even. Brooklyn were +5 in offensive rebounds, but also +5 in turnovers. So possession battle finishes relatively even, but Brooklyn were more efficient and go 40% from the field compared to the 39.5% from the field for the Raptors. And that gets them over the line. Yeah. A real slog of a game. And I think for the first time this season, we really got to start opening up the tankathon because, that's our focus this year. 7 of 21, lost 6 in a row. Look at that green there for the Raptors. 6 losses in a row. A lot of those games happening at home as well. Don't think they're going to catch the Wizards, but they might be able to catch the Jazz or the Pelicans at some point this season. Tanking is going to be the way for the Raptors here. They just had they're in the mix. Is it one of the leaner parts of their schedule here? They had a rough start to the season schedule wise. They had a tough stretch of games. They had 2 more easier games here against Chicago where they lose and against Brooklyn where they lose, but now it gets tricky. Houston are really good. The Knicks are good. Memphis are really good. Atlanta's good. Boston's really good. It's a 6-game losing streak, and honestly, I see 5 more coming in a row. They're going to be big underdogs in all 5 of these games, especially if Pirtle remains out or if RJ Barrett doesn't play in the next one. Then you get Brooklyn at home again, and maybe they will be favored again. Maybe they snatch a win, but winning might be done for 2024. It's entirely possible that win against the Pacers, the second win in a row for the Raptors, they made them 7-15 on December 3rd, which got us kind of hyped for the season. It's possible that's the last win the Raptors will register in 2024. So tough go at things this season. Every time one player comes back from injury, 2 more go out. It's like Hydra, man. Barnes is back in, great. Okay, David Mitchell, RJ Barrett, and Pirtle out for this one. Tough whole scene, but we're grinding through. We'll grind through together right here with the Amateur Hour Production Network. Wherever you're watching, make sure you have hit that like button, subscribe for more Raptors content just like it. Happy holidays, and we will see you again, very, very soon. All right, guys, I got work to do tonight. I'm going to be up late, as normal. Y'all are troopers. Y'all don't do content, and you still watch this game. I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it, but you do. Thank you, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Appreciate y'all. Hope y'all have a great weekend. Video coming out tomorrow. Make sure you check it out. I'm going to work on that tonight, and I will see you again next time. Thanks again, everybody.